Yeah. All praises to the Most High. IUIC Raleigh in the building.
Yes, sir.
We back.
Yes, sir.
We back, and this is the Armor of God, Armor of God radio show. All praises to the Most High. Hey, we did find the sound effect. It was in the cupboard somewhere. Hey, I'm Officer Ray Will.
Officer Abnaya.
Officer Pelaya.
Officer Maydad.
What they meant to say was Darius and Artaxerxes. This is Darius, and this is the Persian and Mede captivity to my right. We started an argument before the show started. It's going to continue.
They put us on the same camera, too.
Yeah, they did, because that's where light-skinned brothers with beards belong. Go back to the light-skinned brothers with beards. It's like a whole different kingdom. You separated.
One man.
I think the Lord put y'all on the left hand.
That's how we doing it. We on the right, but it's cool. We're on the right now.
I don't
but
know.
it's fine.
That camera is left. That camera. It matters what the
viewers,
people see.
What
do the people see?
Yes,
The people
it
see
is.
At least they gave us a
on the
blue
left
light.
hand with the goats.
Perception is everything.
Just kidding. Hey, we got a fire show for you today. Fire show. It may have to continue on into a second part. We'll see. But this show is called 3 Wishes, No Freedom. The Slave in the Lamp. 3 Wishes, No Freedom. The Slave in the Lamp. We're going to be dealing with Aladdin. We're going to be dealing with Kazaam. If y'all remember Kazaam, that whole controversy, we got a little bit on that. Was it Shaq? Was it, who's the other brother?
Sinbad.
Sinbad and Shaq?
Shazam and Kazaam.
Yeah, Shazam and Kazaam. You got 1,000 Years of Longing.
Yep.
That's a movie that came out with Idris Elba. Right. The history behind the genies that you've seen your entire life, it's about us.
Bring it out.
It's about us. It's about the Negro.
Right.
And it's about your heathen, your friendly neighborhood. Not the so-called white man. He's going to get a break. No, he's not going to get a break. We'll just read Obadiah for the fun of it. He will never get a break.
Right.
We always at war with him.
Put on
But
your
we're
neck.
going to put the focus on another nation of people that had us in slavery, and they hid it very well. And the symbolism is heavy. And we've been missing this whole time, so all praise to the Most High. Let's start off with Ephesians 6 and 10.
Yes, sir. The book of Ephesians.
I'm hyped about this show. This is going to be, hey, Lord's will, it's going to be a good one. Ephesians 6 and 10.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. Oh, ooh. Be
I was hyped. Read it again, Xerxes.
My voice still gone. My voice still gone.
He knows about to talk about his people.
Read it again.
Read it again, Xerxes.
Hey, I've been fighting me to read
He
it
was
too.
blitzing yesterday. Officer.
He really wanted to read today, too. It's like, you don't have to read.
I forgot my voice.
Also me there.
Yeah.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
So be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Read on.
Put on the whole armor of
Y'all
God,
turn him down in the building a little bit. Put on the whole armor of God. Read.
that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
So we got to put on the armor of God to stand against the wiles of Satan. Satan running rampant. The spiritual demon and his children run rampant in the world. We need God's armor on us to protect us at all times. Get a couple more scriptures real quick before we get into it. Give me Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Then I want Jeremiah 17. Amos 3 and 6. This is 3 wishes, no freedom, the slave in the lamp. Watch this. Amos 3 and 6.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be
The
afraid?
trumpet is the Bible. Come on. That's
Shall
an
the-
alarm. Read.
Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord have not done it?
The Lord did this evil. He brought much persecution and pain to the Israelites because of our disobedience. Deuteronomy 28:15 tells you, if we don't keep God's commandments, he's going to send curses upon us. That's what we're dealing with. These curses not only afflict us, they've hidden us. Keep reading.
Surely the Lord God will do nothing.
Read that again, Darius.
Surely
Tell you, they acting up over there. Was it the bear with the ribs in his mouth?
Yeah, right. Clean your teeth out.
Clean your teeth out. Toothpick. Go ahead.
surely the Lord God will do nothing.
The Lord will do nothing.
But he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
So only the prophets can reveal the secrets hidden by history. You let other nations tell your history, they're going to lie. Because there's too much risk in revealing themselves through what they've done to you. Once we understand what happened to us, then we understand who everyone else is. And then they fall. They understand that, so they keep our history well hidden. Go to Jeremiah 17 and 4 now.
No. Turn me up.
Jeremiah 17 and 4. Then go Job 8 and 8. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4.
Come on.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
That's why our history lies in mystery. We discontinued from the heritage that was God-given, and now we go by a Caucasian-given heritage. What we're going to study today is a Elam-given heritage, a Persian-given heritage. Sliding under the rug. Oh, yeah, literally, the little flying carpet. There's probably something with that damn carpet.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Damn,
probably something behind that carpet.
Definitely.
Turn me up.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Read again.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage
Even
that
you,
I
Israel,
gave thee.
you will discontinue. He's talking to Jeremiah now, but even you, Israel, will discontinue from your heritage. Read.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies
All nations on this planet are our enemies. Read.
in the land which thou knowest not.
In different lands that we did not know. Currently, we're in America, but we're also scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Keep reading.
right.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger,
Due to our disobedience, we made God mad. So what are you going to do? He's going to punish. Read.
which shall burn forever.
Till we repent, his anger is hot against us.
Right.
What does he do? He delivers us into captivity. One more. Daniel 2 and 19. Daniel 2 and 19, going to read down to 23. And then we're going to go to number 1. IT, the images.
Daniel chapter 2 and verse 19.
Look at this right here.
Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision.
So Daniel had a secret revealed in a night vision. Remember, he had to interpret a dream. It was revealed to him through the Lord coming to him in a night vision. Watch this.
Then Daniel blessed the God of heaven. Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of God forever and ever.
So all praise to the Most High for the bishops and the deacons who have these revelations. Right. And then us being able to go through the scriptures. And I think they mentioned that in last night's class with Bishop Kanai. When you watch movies, he said it. When you watch movies, you got to get the spiritual. You got to say it. Say the thing. Don't let me down, Southern Kingdom. We're the only Israelites on the panel. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. The
You
spiritual.
got to give the spiritual perspective, spiritual objective behind the visual perspective.
Almost got it the first
That's right.
time.
Yeah, I almost was
He
one take.
cleaned it
I'm
up
getting
nice,
it.
though.
He
I
cleaned
ain't
it
gonna
up.
lie.
He
I ain't
cleaned
gonna
it
lie.
up.
That was
One more
nice.
time?
That was
The
nice.
spiritual objective behind the visual perspective. What's that?
One more time.
Third time.
Benjamin.
Giving the spiritual objective behind the visual perspective.
There we go. All praises. All praises. The Bishop Kanai was talking about that. You go watch movies
Right.
and stuff, make sure you can pull something out of there spiritually. That's what this is all about. We got to go into those mysteries, and God will reveal it to us because we were entrusted with the understanding.
Right.
Read on.
Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of God forever and ever. For wisdom and might are his.
So any wisdom we have comes from the Most High God. We give him all praises. Read.
And he changeth the times and the seasons.
It's God that changes times and seasons. Read.
He removeth kings.
So he'll take kings down. Read.
and setteth up kings.
And he'll set up the next king, like Persia, Mede, like Babylon. Come on.
He giveth wisdom unto the wise.
He's the one that gives wisdom. Read.
And knowledge to them that know understanding.
Read on.
He revealeth the deep and secret things.
He reveals deep, secret things you thought you could hide. History you thought you could lie about. Read.
He knoweth what is in the darkness,
God knows what's in the darkness. Read.
and the light dwelleth with him.
See that? So guess what? You can't hide anything from the Most High God. Read the next verse.
I thank thee and praise thee, O thou God of my fathers,
Come on.
who has given me wisdom and might.
That's what we do. We are strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
Right.
And the wisdom comes from God. So we give all praises to the Lord. Read on.
and has made known unto me now what we desired of thee. For thou hast now made known unto us the king's matter.
So it was revealed to him the king's dream. Now we go through these different hidden messages. And through the Lord's wisdom, it's revealed to us different meanings and interpretations and things we can see. Hidden history. Because we watch these movies like Aladdin. That's what everybody's seen Aladdin, right?
Yes, sir.
That's one of probably your favorite movies. But we didn't really think about, why is the genie blue? Why does Robin Williams sound like a black person? Remember, he's a comedian that grew up around black people. There's a reason they chose Robin Williams for that role. How did he talk? He talked like a sassy black woman. That's his funniest gig. What do you call it? Yeah, his little persona. He loves to act like a
impersonations and all
sassy
that,
black
yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
And he did
He'll
that
wipe
in the movie.
Medea.
Yep.
Yeah, like Medea and stuff like that. That's his number one little
Miss
setup.
Doubtfire.
Yeah, with Miss Doubtfire. And it's always got some sassy little black stuff because he grew up Richard Pryor on the Richard Pryor show. Then you can do go to number one, IT. Let's start pulling this stuff up. I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. That's the original movie. Now look at the Genie. He's big up top. He's swole.
Mm-hmm.
He's blue. He's got his little thin beard or whatnot. Okay. All right, drop that down. Drop that down. Give me the next one. So that's the old version. You might not think nothing of it. They're trying to make a cartoon. He blue.
Right.
No, not that one. I want the next Aladdin one. Next Aladdin one. We're also going to deal with jinn. So there's Genie, there's jinn.
Yeah.
And there's a big link to some other hidden history we talked about maybe a year ago. Swarte Pete. There's a big link, not directly but indirectly, to Swarte Pete. If you're not familiar with the Netherlands, they have a celebration around a man named Swarte Pete. That's it. Pull that back up.
If y'all haven't seen that episode, it's called Oy Vey Christmas.
Yeah, Oy Vey Christmas something. I tell you what.
Hey, we're going to put the link.
Yeah, we'll put the link in post. You pull the thumbnail up later.
Put the link in the
So
description.
put up that next picture, the modern day Aladdin. Now a lot of y'all was like, why'd they do this? Pull it back up. Y'all had it. Pull it back up. Y'all had it. Yeah, that one. It is fuzzy and grainy.
Yeah, y'all didn't vet that at all.
See if y'all can find a clearer version.
Hey, just go to Google.
Yeah, go to Google and pull up the version.
Real quick.
So they got a new Aladdin that came out about 5 years ago,
Yes, sir.
give or take. And Will Smith was cast as the Genie. People are like, oh, what an interesting choice.
Black man.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you got, two Arab people, and or I don't know what they're depicted as Middle Eastern people, quote unquote.
Right.
Zoom in on Will. He's mostly now they show him as a regular black man, and he'll transform into his blue form at certain points. I don't know. I didn't really watch the movie. My kids watched it.
Look at that. Yeah, the movie was trash.
It was trash.
Yeah, like the
I just
first
see
5
Will
minutes, I
Smith.
cut
And
it off.
nowadays, I don't want to click it after the whole August Alsina thing. I don't really want to watch.
Yeah.
Except that one slave movie he did. I did watch that.
Emancipation, right?
But I ain't want to watch Bad Boys 3. I just keep thinking about, man, some dude was just banging your wife out. I don't want to watch no movies from you.
It's not funny anymore. It's just,
Yeah, right.
So there he is. He's depicted as a genie. And you might be, oh, what an interesting choice. Nah, it's on purpose, y'all. Drop that down. Give me the next movie. Y'all can still do sound bites back there, too. I don't know if are we over budget?
I don't think so.
That cost 99 cents. We just dropped.
it's
I
4
think we might be
people
good.
back there.
Right.
It's 4 people back there.
I think we might be good.
Go to Temu and get some free sound bites. Go to the next image. I don't want Black Adam yet. Just show me the other one. Kazam. I named my dog Kazam because of this movie.
That's crazy.
I like that. When I was a kid, I liked this movie. Showing my age. Go ahead.
Hey. Yo, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What you gonna say? Go
No,
ahead.
I'm going to do it afterwards.
All right. Now, there's a controversy about this. Whether this movie even exists. I remember this movie.
I saw
I
this
do
one.
remember.
I saw this movie.
I
in theaters.
myself have never seen this movie.
See, here it
Not
goes.
this guy playing this movie.
Who did you see?
Sinbad played the genie
This
in the
thing-
movie that I remember.
This is the biggest. We won't spend the next hour on this part alone.
Put in the comments, y'all. Put in the comments.
Drop it down.
Put in the comments if you seen Kazam with Shaq, or you seen Shazam with Sinbad. Put in the comments, y'all. Put
What
in the
childhood was yours?
Go to the clip. I got a clip of that. I forgot what number it is. Go to the clip. I got a clip, a short. And I've never seen this before. But there's footage of both movies.
Right.
Hey, y'all
It's
should.
cognitive dissonance. I'm about to bug out. I'm like, I thought for sure it was just Shaq. But there's a movie with Sinbad in
I
it.
seen,
Yeah.
Sinbad was the one I
I've
saw.
never seen that one.
I've
I was
never-
like, yo, that's crazy.
Because half the world is like, nah, it was Sinbad. Does it matter? No. But we're going to look at it.
Yeah, because regardless, 2 black men, right?
It's two,
Right.
Yeah, regardless.
Yeah, it's 2 black men.
Yeah,
It's
one's
still 2
just
black
like
men.
it.
It's 2 black
Playing
men and
the
genies. But
yeah,
let's just play it.
yeah.
We're going to get to the point. Play that. Is this it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah. Y'all got that script in the top right. I don't know if
Hey, y'all pay attention to how Shaq and Sinbad are dressed.
Here's a tip.
Look at that. Oh, y'all gotta go. Y'all
Yeah,
gotta
go back
pause.
to how he's dressed. There's a
Y'all
common
gotta pay
theme
attention
here.
to how they dressed.
Did you look at that?
Looks very Moorish.
More.
You know,
More. Very regal.
looks like how Swarte Pete was
How
also
Swarte
dressed.
Pete is
it's got
depicted.
that.
Yeah, heavy.
But that's in the royalty. You see, got the jewelry and all
You got
that.
jewelry.
They
It
got
always
a servant version of
got
it.
that
They always
richness to
jeweled
it.
up. Yeah, they always jeweled up and rich looking. Always. That's even as a servant. Go ahead, play on.
Right.
What's the pointy shoes?
Pointy shoes.
Start all over, right? I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
introduce myself.
Yeah, see?
Looks like
Pause.
a more to me.
That's the one I
They
remember.
call it the Mandela effect. People, you say I've never seen that.
I never
I
saw
just
that.
pulled that up. We just pulled this up today. I'm like, I've never known that existed. I'm like, is this AI? So much is AI now. I don't even.
Right.
Are
And
we
see,
AI?
like-
It's crazy.
And see, yeah, they playing because they was like, that's a sketch. No, bro, it was a whole movie.
Right.
They saying, because he did do that. He appeared in like a sketch to say, yeah, I did. Bruh, I'm telling you, I wish I could find the tape.
So that's not.
I wish I could
Shaq
find the
light
tape. That's Sinbad,
That's
man.
actually
I wish I
Sinbad.
could find the tape. He did
That's
a whole
wild.
movie like that.
That's
But
wild.
he was the genie.
He dressed like what? A Moor.
Right.
Same
right.
thing.
Yep, same thing.
Same apparel. Same
Slave
kind
in
of
the
head.
bottle.
What do they call that head covering in the Bible? They call it a tire.
Yeah.
I think they
tire.
call it
Mitri,
tire.
Mitri. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Tyra was the woman, I think.
Yeah, tire's a woman.
Yeah.
Mitri. Go ahead, play on. Some of you camps are wearing it. Stop doing that. You don't believe in Christ. Play on.
Covering up that bald.
I am
Right.
Shazam.
Let it rock.
I'm the genie of the lamp. And you are.
You're not a genie.
Notice the
Genies are
correlation, though.
Oh,
both
yeah.
of them are serving white people.
Bring it out.
Damn.
They're
Both of them.
bondage in
Damn.
the bottle.
Right.
The white
Wow.
man lets them out, but they have to serve them. They have to serve them when
Every
they come out the bottle.
time.
Dang.
The Magical Negro, which is a movie,
Wow.
dang, has to serve his Caucasian master
For freedom.
for freedom. Now, in the movie, we're going to deal with the history. Now, the history of this particular version is linked to Persia. And let's give it away, the Indian Ocean slave trade. A lot of people don't even know what that is. I spent a lot of time. We went on a quest. We was in the Indian Ocean.
Bring it
And
out.
we stopped by a lot of African places with slavery.
Go.
And Elam is there.
You're gonna learn today.
Elam's religion is there. Go to Mauritius, you see Elam's religion. You see Hinduism there, and other things. You see other artifacts of them. But and of course Islam. So go back to the. Finish that clip out.
Every time I come out the lamp, I hear the same thing.
You better get out of here, all right?
Oh, you what? But you gonna toot me to death? Shazam! Not gonna scream again, are you? Because look, if you do, I'm gonna have to take one of your wishes away.
He is a genie.
Do you see that? So two versions. I don't know. That's cognitive dissonance. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, man. that's
Two
crazy.
black men as genies.
Right.
Just coincidences. Why didn't they get Tom Cruise to do the genie? Why didn't they get Jim Carrey to the genie? They never get that. It's always some kind of black figure. The genie has a black build. He's built like a black man. He got a big old. I think it was Captain Gideon said, "You to do certain kind of workouts." He was still on a quest. Like all we do is work upper body, no legs, no legs, just upper body workouts only.
Hey, we was talking about that no legs too. That no leg thing.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to that. It's something significant. You see the genies depicted. I got another image. Give me the image of the genies, the black genies. I forget what number. It's some AR. It's the most recent. It's not the most recent. Give me while you getting that. Give me Deuteronomy 28, 15. While we pull that up, Deuteronomy 28, 15, and jump to 64.
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Curses will come upon you, and they'll overtake you if you don't listen. Give me verse 64.
Verse 64.
Go ahead.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
Where you gonna put us?
Among all
There
people.
won't be a place you won't find the Israelites. They'll be scattered among all people. Read.
From the one end of the earth,
So from way over here where we are now in the Western Hemisphere, read.
even unto the other.
That's where we just hit on the quest. We're on the other side of the earth, the Eastern Hemisphere, bringing out the word because we can find Israelites everywhere. Go ahead.
And there
And there, when you get off those places, those ships that took you there, read.
thou shalt serve other gods,
That's also what we're talking about here. We were forced to serve other gods. Read.
which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Even wood and stone. I just tagged the image. Even wood and stone. So let's look at this image right here. And then I want to go to number 3. Well, number 3 doesn't work. I want the. Give me the Dragon Ball Z one, since number 3 doesn't work. I don't think I put a number on it. I'll call it the new number 3.
And what's heavy about us being in those other nations? Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Go ahead.
What's heavy about us being scattered in those other nations and serving those other gods is that our influence. We're so what's the word for it? Critical to every nation that we're scattered in, that our influences parts of their culture that they hold on to.
Right.
They can't tell us that we're the slaves, but they can do things like this. They can depict us as different characters and stuff like that, just so it's known amongst them. Hey, we know what we're talking about, but they not gonna find out what we talking about. You know,
it's still hidden. But you got to
hidden.
acknowledge, because we contribute so much to their history, to everything, not just the history. And that's the magic part of a genie is the gifts and talents that we bring. And we're going now. Some of y'all might be thinking it's a stretch. Now this image right here, my son did that one. This is black men in those same apparel coming out of the lamps. Now you might be thinking stretch. He brothers in Raleigh stretching. No, we're gonna prove this thing. We've got infallible proofs that this is talking about black men, and the lamps are symbolic of something.
You're gonna learn today.
And it's crazy that the AI pulled that up like that.
Yes.
Because that same, I sent a video. Not to watch the video, but there's an image in the video I wanted to get, if you don't mind.
No, go.
Hey, I sent a video from Shazam. Look at that guy in the middle right there. Pull up how he's dressed, and then let's pull up in Shazam. The Shazam, the last one I sent. Yeah. Now you can play it, but skim ahead. Go to like a minute. I want to see where he came out the bottle. He turned around. Go back. Boom, right there. That was it, right there. Look how he's dressed. Keep going. Hold on. Watch how he's dressed.
Were you like really lonely or something?
Where's it where he had the y'all had it where he had the Moor outfit on. It showed his whole body.
Yeah, it's probably right about there. He came out of a boombox.
He came out of boombox. Nah, that's too early. Click play. I messed it up.
Let it play out.
I saw it.
Let it play out.
Yeah, he came out of boombox. They racist as hell.
He's crazy as hell.
Right, playing on the side.
They had him.
Yeah, it's literally right after this.
Keep going.
But yeah,
Kid who never asked
I don't want to take it too far from it. But
keep going.
Keep going, y'all. Come on, man. Boom, there you go. Boom.
Let him turn a little bit. Let him turn a little
Yeah.
bit. You turn.
There's a psychopathic dork in the basement. I don't think you're ordering anybody.
Has inherited a
All right, you stop right there.
But he's dressed. He had the Dimitri on, tied up, and all. He's dressed the exact
Yeah,
same
scan back
way
to where he had Dimitri on.
as what they pulled up. He's dressed the exact same way because
Yeah,
everybody knows it was us. We were dressed. We were
Right.
the Moors. We dressed like that. Everybody knows it was us.
Just
Even
he was
the AI.
He just locked away in a secret place. He's locked away, hidden in a secret place. I know what you think it's stretch. Nah, I'm gonna prove it. Bet your money. Bet some money. We got proof. Bet you $5. Put in the link if you bet $5. Not on the Sabbath, but it's Sunday, so y'all can bet $5. Go to number 3. We got proof. We got some proof for you. Go to number 3. This is why. No, the new number 3. I did a new number 3. Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball. This is why we had an argument earlier. This is why they're on the left.
In a
and they
racist
now,
show.
This is why they're Persians. These two bearded Persians next to us. Darius, no Persian and me. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Darius and Artaxerxes over
You
here.
got the box beard, don't
They
they?
do got the box beard. They
Persian
look like
box
they put
beard.
They got full beards though, not the chin strap back.
Oh!
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shots
we
fired.
Strap,
Yeah,
shorty.
it was
Shots
like
fired.
Y'all, I think it's beard envy. Y'all got to get up with Deacon Yashua program. That's all it is.
All right. Touche.
Man.
Touche, which is French, which means, F French.
Beards
France.
have been scattered to the four corners of the earth.
Play the greatest anime ever made.
Oh, now
Play
we
the
gotta
greatest
play the
anime
video. Now we
ever
gotta play the
made.
video.
Play the greatest anime ever
black
made.
man.
Yeah, almost as weird as what's going to happen if you call me that again.
Run it back. What? Run it back. Missed the first part.
This is a voice.
Isn't that weird, black man?
Yeah,
Stop.
almost as
What do you call him? Isn't that weird? Black
Black man.
Look how he's dressed. The play on. It's gonna show what he looks like.
Weirdest, what's gonna happen if you call me that again?
What is he? Fine, your literal humanity disgusts me anyway. Guess it's just you and me now, black man.
Pause.
Dang.
He's got on the same thing.
The
I
same
think they
thing.
call that a diadem as well.
Yeah,
That's a little
yeah,
jewel.
yeah, the jewel,
Uh-huh.
He got the jewel for it. He's got the same garb. Fast forward a little bit. I think it's gonna
blackface.
show his whole.
Literally
lips.
blackface. Like that's
Literally.
literally what it is.
That's literally blackface.
Yeah.
And then he throws him off the thing.
what happened. Twas never a matter
All right, you can drop it down. It don't show his whole body, but if y'all can pull up another image of Mr. Popo just separately. Bishop Nathaniel talked about it too.
Yep.
That's
yep,
a Moor.
he brought that up.
That's clearly a Moor.
Yep.
But when you read, look into Dragon Ball Z, which is a far superior animated Naruto. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You made your point.
What I was saying? It's better than Naruto.
You made your
Better than
point.
Naruto. Dragon Ball Z better than. What was I gonna say?
Hey,
No, I know what I was
No,
gonna
I'm
say. He's a genie. When you look at the history, he's a genie. He's a jinn. So there's two things you call him, genie or jinn. Typically, there you go. Thank you. Genies usually are depicted as good guys, grant your wishes. Jinn are the evil counterparts with the powers, and they come out the lamp to whoop behind. They come out the lamp with vengeance. They mad about something. If you remember Swarte Pete's history, there's a Swarte Pete and there's a Krampus.
Right.
There's the good version that's tame, and there's one that's angry and uses punishment.
Right.
Same thing. We're going to prove it. We got infallible proofs. You can drop that down. Go to number 4. You
Hey,
got
also,
something?
also, I just looking up what Popo means.
Go ahead.
That's crazy. I'm about to send you something.
What Popo means.
That's crazy. I just sent it to the I think it's on the General AOG radio show channel.
Yeah, but pull that up.
That's crazy. Hey, what Popo means, and I just screenshot. I just looked up on ChatGPT. ChatGPT.
And after that, we're going to get number 6. Then we're going to get right into it.
Popo.
No,
Let's
we'll
watch
get number
watch
7.
this. If you can read that in some Polynesian
Read up
cultures.
there.
In some Polynesian,
Okay,
in some
yeah, I
Polynesian
got you.
cultures.
In some Polynesian cultures, Po can relate to the night or darkness.
So they call it
go.
on the show,
On the show.
Mr. Popo, Mr.
Black Knight.
Black.
Mr. Night Darkness.
Okay, disrespect.
I think my new nickname for certain brothers in the congregation. Hey, Mr. Night Darkness. Soldier Night Darkness.
Soldier Popo.
Soldier Popo.
Soldier Popo.
But isn't that what
he gotta
Moor
be in the
means?
red too?
That's
to
what
be
more
called that.
means.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
Moor means black.
Moor means black.
So that's what they saying.
That's what they're saying. A
Yeah.
blackamoor.
Oh, man.
They call him blackamoor.
Blackamoor.
This
Call him
is
blackamoor.
a blackamoor.
Blackamoor is
Yeah,
black,
Blackmore.
black.
That's heavy.
Popo.
Popo.
Night
Popo.
and darkness.
I have to give me number. Give me number. Go back to number 1 or number 2. With the we didn't pull up 3,000 years of longing. Pull that image up and then give me Black Adam as well. The 3,000 years of longing image. I think it's number 2. Then we're going to jump to number 7 and do some quick reading. So that's number 2. This is a movie that came out kind of recent. I think that's like 3 years ago. 3,000 Years of Longing. Idris Elba. He's a genie. Why is he black?
And then the white woman.
And then he's serving the white woman. I've never seen it. I think somebody else watched it. That seemed like there's some sexual stuff going on there.
Yeah, it's that movie crazy.
You seen it?
I seen it. I was disappointed.
Talk about it.
Yeah, it's a lot of lewdness in there. But basically, it's a what's it when you redo a story?
Reimagining?
Yeah, it's a reimagining of if you read the Arabian Nights, that's ancient stories, 1,001 Nights. It's an ancient Arab folklore, and it's taking the story of the fisherman and the jinn. The fisherman and the jinn. And the story behind that is that King Solomon trapped the jinn or a genie in a bottle.
King Solomon from the Bible.
Yes, and King Solomon's in that movie too, but he's a white man in that movie.
Dang.
And we'll see on some of those images where they had King Solomon as a white man and who they had bound and who wasn't bound, and we showed that earlier.
Yeah.
But King Solomon trapped him in a bottle, and he was in a bottle for 100 years. And then the fisherman, he was in a bottle for 400 years. 400 years. 400 years.
So he was bound
400
into
years.
captivity.
Hold on, wait a minute.
For
Wait a
400
minute.
years?
400 years. That's how the story goes. The first
You got the story? You got that?
I think it's on one of those articles. I have to see.
Let's go to number I think I know which one you're talking about. Let's go
It
to it.
describes the story.
Number 10.
There's a lot in
the
the
IGN one?
It's one. I have to find it.
Go to number 9. Let's do it at 9.
Yeah, he spent. So the fisherman was praying that he could catch some fish. He couldn't catch them, and he prayed to his God, and he cast his net. He pulled up that bottle. He opened it. The jinn came out, and the jinn told him his story. Nah, that's art. That's art. That's art.
Go to number 7.
Yeah, but the jinn basically told him the first 100 years he's trapped in a bottle. He said, if somebody gets me out of here, I'll make him the richest man in the world. The second 100 years, he was like, if somebody gets me out of here, I'll
3 wishes.
So yeah, something like that. I think 3 wishes was the second or the third 100 years. But by the time he got to the he been in there 400 years, he said, I get out this bottle, I'm gonna let him choose how I'm gonna kill him. That's his last thing he said. I'm gonna let him choose how he dies. Yeah. But
Not a coincidence.
Right.
Nah,
It's 400 years.
Nah.
Yeah.
No coincidence.
Y'all got that?
Y'all got it? Pull back up what y'all just had. Is that it?
That's jinn.
We just start here. We'll work our way down. Let's
That's
read
one of my
that.
links.
That's one of yours, I think.
Yeah.
Might
jinn,
be
jinn.
one of our sisters that helped us.
You can scroll down. Jinn comes.
Shout out to the sisters from the research team. We never shout them out. Shout out to them.
Right.
We got a fire research team. I want y'all to see that imagery of the
Brother,
jinn, though. Look at the imagery of the jinn.
These
What
are the
they-
jinn.
Look at they look like.
Zoom in if you can.
Yeah, I think I got that image on the list on the other pictures too. But yeah, if you can click it, it should make it bigger.
Yeah. That's a jinn.
Yeah.
That's the one on the left. Black.
Yeah.
You always depict them as black.
Yep.
Right.
Go back to the article itself. We'll read it real briefly. It's just a general synopsis. Of who they are.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Go back to the article.
Just hit the X.
Just hit the
Yeah.
X.
Not that X.
Not that X.
The other
Yeah,
X.
don't get tricked.
Come on. IT.
Stands for.
Your job.
Jeez.
It's like, come on, man. It's Wikipedia. Oh my God. We're done with the image. Oh my God.
Yeah, we know the image. We want the words. Go back to the words. Just
We
start
need a
from the-
jinn and
just
3
read-
wishes.
Yeah. My first wish, go back to the Wikipedia article.
All praise. That's grand. You got 2 left.
All right, scroll up. I got 2
Save
wishes
them.
left.
Save them. We're going to need them on the show.
It says jinn. You can start right there.
Start from jinn.
Yeah, start from jinn.
Jinn or jinn, alternatively genies.
So one and the same, but to me, jinn are the more malevolent, more they would say evil versions of genies. So genies are very submissive. They come out. It's the Aladdin. We're gonna dance around and sing. All that's in the Bible. We're gonna dance around and sing. Why is every Aladdin a musical? Even the new one, a musical. Read on.
Are supernatural beings in pre-Islamic Arabian religion and Islam. Their existence is generally defined as parallel to humans, as they have free will, are accountable for their deeds, and can be either believers, Muslims. Or disbelievers, kafirs or kafars, in God.
You see that?
Yeah. So you scroll down, I think it has a tie into it with Islam. Because jinns are in the Quran.
They are in the Quran.
And they're one of the 2 things that they say Allah created. Y'all can keep scrolling down just to see if we see so while I'm talking. One of the 2 things Allah create, quote unquote Allah. You know, they ain't no real God.
Yeah, that's the moon god.
Right.
That's the moon god that they decided on worshiping out of 300 and some gods.
Yep.
Pre-Islamic era.
Go read Deuteronomy 28:64 while he's looking for that.
Yeah,
One
all
more
praise,
time.
all praise.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64.
Come on.
Pause,
And the
pause.
Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
Come on.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
Other gods.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Come on.
Even wood and stone.
So usually we talk about the wood, but this is the stone. This is Allah, Islam, the stone, the cobblestone. Did you talk to him? What?
Yeah,
you wanna
stop scrolling. I didn't want to
Stop
interrupt you.
scrolling.
Stop
Now you good.
scrolling. Y'all passing it.
Y'all
Scroll
passing
back
it.
up. We wanted the Quran. Yeah.
Yeah, here's the Quran. Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Whole section.
Right there. Throughout the Quran. Because this is dealing read that.
Throughout the Quran, humans and jinn appear frequently as a pair, designating their equal status in regards of their creation and rejecting that jinn share divinity with the creator.
But when you read it, the jinn had powers.
Yes.
But as you read on, I don't know if it's in this one, they were both created to worship God. Jump down to that.
They were both created to worship God.
Scroll down a little bit.
I don't know if y'all with us. It's in that paragraph right there. Yeah, there we go.
Considerations as the former, They were both created to worship God because they are supposed to worship God from free will. They are both able for good and evil deeds.
But what the Quran says is the jinn rebelled against God. It's one called Idlis, the head jinn. Everybody else,
that photo, right?
But the God they mention is Adam. The God they mention is Adam. Did I send that photo? Oh, we don't have it.
If you didn't, let's go to 13, y'all.
Yeah. The God they mention is
might not have
Adam.
sent it.
They show him as a white man, and they have all the other people bowing to him. And then there's the jinn in the corner called Idlis, that is head jinn, and he's not. And because of that, he didn't bow to Adam. They kicked him out. They cast him out, all the jinn. That's how you get the whole bottle situation.
Right.
With Solomon.
Find that image and send it to him.
Yes, sir.
Y'all go to 13. Look at some of these images of jinn. Now, what color is the dude in the middle? What would that be in the middle? Yeah, on the side. One of them on the side. Or blue.
Yeah, that same blue.
That same blue.
From Aladdin.
From
right there.
Aladdin.
Yep.
These are black people. Go to the next one. Right. Now you know they're gonna wrap it up in fantasy. We're gonna bring it to we're gonna make it make sense. Keep going, next image. Now, these are jinn. These supposed to be monsters.
Yeah, they look like they awesome, Jen.
They
They
drink
like
some
some old-
gin.
yeah,
Some
they like
old
some-
heads
some
under the tree
old heads
somewhere.
drinking some gin.
They do pedicures. They regular black people after, a manny and a petty. They're black people. Well, did you look at that? The one on the right and the one at the bottom and the one maybe in the bottom left. Clearly what? These are jinns.
You gonna learn today.
Y'all about to figure something out. Keep going. The next
One
one.
at the top was a Northern Kingdom gin.
This might be where the flying carpet come from.
Wow.
This might be where the flying carpet come from. What's going on here?
Hey, and it's not AI. These are
No, this
images,
ain't AI.
actual images.
These are actual images. What's he riding? That better not be fringes at the
I
bottom.
about to say,
either.
I see
that
fringes.
better not be
I see
fringes in a
fringes.
doggone border right there.
That's
Man,
exactly what it is.
stop
That's
playing.
crazy.
That's exactly what it is.
Stop
fringes.
playing. Tell you, read that again in Amos. Y'all thought y'all heard something. That's a flying carpet. Why the carpet alive?
Right.
Why the carpet alive? Why the carpet moving around and doing all kinds of stuff? We don't want y'all to know. We riding on the backs of Negroes. Put it back up.
Wow.
In case you don't know, they not the same race.
Right.
That's symbolism, heavy symbolism of that Persian riding on the back of the so-called slave, the Israelite.
The hell is this?
We're gonna tell you what kind of Israelite too. We're gonna proof of these things. I ain't see the fringes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fringes border of blue right there. You can't
Yes,
tell me
sir.
nothing. There's your flying carpet. All praise to the Most High. Next image.
What is
I don't know.
that?
Hey, what in the ditty's going on here?
Oh, hey, that's Horish. The title. That's a lecherous woman being tortured by the devils, jinns.
Oh, a lecherous
Yeah,
woman.
that's so she was played the whore, and now the jinns are basically torturing her.
Dang. Next image for YouTube. Take us down.
That's crazy work.
Now look at that.
That's the story. That's where the jinn from Aladdin comes from.
There's this blue color, but you can see the link. You still got some Negro-ish stuff going on.
Right.
With dark hair. Keep going. You see that they depict them in different colors. That's the image we had earlier. Next image. I think we showed this one already. All right, we're about to send the other image. That it, y'all? All right, he's about to send you another one.
Y'all got it right now. Oh God, it's being so. There you go. Y'all got it right now. Pull that one up. This is the depiction of Adam and all the. Now remember, they look white, but this is like you said, Arabs and Persians paint themselves. You know, they paint themselves
Exactly.
like that. So that's supposed to be Adam. That's all the Arabs, the people that God made bowing down. And to the left, that's Idlis, the jinn that refused to bow down.
What color is this,
Hey,
man?
I was about to say we can't skip over the color of the jinn, but we also can't skip over the color of Adam.
Right,
Because we got people listening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to bring it out real quick just to make sure that they
Right,
not
right.
ignorant to the fact. Get Genesis 2 real quick. We got to bring it out real fast because
You know the Arabs gonna make Adam in their image.
Yeah, they're gonna redo everything.
Genesis
Jeez.
chapter 2 and verse 7.
bring it out.
And the Lord God formed man
Uh-huh.
of the dust of the ground.
So the Lord God formed man of the dirt. the soil of the ground. That little light-skinned dude up there didn't get formed from the soil of the ground. That's not what he got. You see the soil of the ground in the picture.
Man, look at that.
You can see the soil of the ground in the picture.
Wasted away.
You can see
That's
that down
good.
there.
That's good. Go to Jeremiah 14:2. Keep that up. That's good. Jeremiah 14:2 real quick. You finished that one, right?
Yes, sir.
Jeremiah 14:2, in case you didn't know what color the ground was. I'm glad they left that in there. That's clearly the color of, matter of fact, we're going to get the angels too. Read that, and then we're going to go to Ezekiel.
Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Judah mourneth,
Judah mourneth.
and the gates thereof languish. They are black.
Black.
Unto the ground.
Unto what?
Unto the ground.
We are black like the ground.
That's
what we
right.
see right there. Black like the ground. Now go to Ezekiel real quick. Chapter 1 and verse 7. Because they depict him as an angel. Ezekiel 1 and 7. How do angels look?
Ezekiel chapter 1 and verse 7.
Come on.
And their feet were straight feet.
Uh-huh.
And the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot.
It's a particular type of shoe that angels had on. Read.
And they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
Brass burnt in the furnace. Just like the earth. Just like the original Adam. The angels is black. That's what we got right here.
Right.
And what was his name again? Iblis?
Idlis.
Iglis. The rebellious one that wouldn't listen. All right, drop that down. Let's go to some good stuff already. We ain't even get to but we got so much more. We got some proof. Go to number. We got a lot of other things. I don't want 8. Let's go to the video. We'll come back to 8. I want the video at number 6. Now we're going to show you something. Go to number 6. Oh, damn. IT, keep us abreast of the time. Give me number 6. You ain't never seen this before. You didn't see it. Don't act like, oh, yeah, I know about that. No, you don't. You ain't know about this.
Uh-oh.
You don't know about this. Very few people, probably a couple of captains and deacons and bishops, they probably know about this. Y'all ain't seen this because they hit it. Play that.
Many Iranians know and love Haji Firuz, the singing and dancing icon that pops up for every Persian New Year, wishing everyone a happy festive Nowruz.
Pause. Wait. Go. Rewind. I just want to see. Put one of the blackface images on there.
He got fringes on.
He got fringes on.
Just like Swarte Pete. Y'all got to see that episode.
One and one.
His neck and his face don't match.
Give me one. They had one was straight on. They had a straight on picture to do in blackface. Come on, y'all scrub around. Come on, y'all. Scrub around. Find it.
Just play it again and pause it.
I hear chaos in the back.
Play it again and pause it.
That was
a nice one.
That was a new one. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
What does he mean by scrub? You wipe the mouse? Clean the mouth off. Clean the mouse off.
Drag it.
Disinfect the mouse.
Hey, rewind it back just a little bit. The one when he was in the store.
Face. That's what we mean by scrub. We want to see the guy's face.
Just play it.
There's a couple right there. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
him.
that's good.
Haji Faritz it's hard to pronounce. But Haji Faritz is the New Year's. Now, you know, with Swarte Pete, he's Christmas. Right. This one is the New Year's of the Persians. The Persians. They had us in slavery.
Right.
In the Indian Ocean slave trade.
Right.
That you don't study in school. You ain't going to learn nothing about that. You barely know about white people. But people don't know about slave ships today. They still ain't going to know about no Indian Ocean slave trade or a sub-Saharan slave trade. They ain't going to know about none of that. They barely talk the transatlantic.
Right.
Here we have blackface in Iran. Act like you knew that was there. You ain't know that was there.
You ain't know.
You ain't know that.
You ain't
well
know.
Hidden. This is the lamp.
Damn.
They hid you in the lamp. You ain't know they've been making fun of you for hundreds of years. Play on. Let's play the whole thing out.
The singing and dancing icon that pops up for every Persian New Year, wishing everyone a happy festive Nowruz. While many regard Haji Firuz as a sort of Santa Claus figure,
wait a minute! You mean to tell me the whole world mocks the Israelites?
You gonna learn?
Go back to Amos 3. Keep it up there.
Good God.
Amos 3 and 7 one more time.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord God will do nothing.
He won't do anything.
But he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
That's how we know who we are. We are the prophets of God.
Bring
Your
it
church
out.
ain't about to tell you that. They'll never tell you that.
Wow.
That's the same thing
The
they
same
did
thing
with
in-
Swarte Pete, Santa
Wow.
Claus.
Yep.
They're doing Iran.
Right. So,
Wow.
so we spend a lot of time focused on the white man.
We do.
When you read what's that? Revelations 8 and 11. What was that? Let's get that real quick. It's 11:8 or 8 and 11 where it's talking about
11 and 8?
Yeah, let me get that real quick. Revelations 11 and 8.
Bro, I'm sitting here on it right
That's
now.
Bring it out.
crazy.
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
So that's America. Jump to 10. Let's start. This
Yeah,
is 10 and keep
yeah,
it short.
right.
Yeah, jump to 10.
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 10. And they that dwell upon the earth.
That's every nation. We always just the white man. That's all these nations.
Right.
Read.
Shall rejoice over them.
Over our destruction and
Right.
enslavement. All these are celebrations of that. And what are they gonna do?
And make merry.
Merry.
So they called it. What they call that thing is another. They called it whatever they called it that
Haji
day.
Faritz.
Yeah, Haji Faritz. But it's dang Krampus and Christmas.
Right.
It's the celebration of
What
the
they
conquering of the Israelites.
Remember, when we got to put a link to that in the video. Oive, it was all Europe does it. They all
Right.
have different
Yeah,
names
exactly.
for them, and
Uh-huh.
different types, but it's the same thing. It was a big joke on us.
Right.
Dang.
Don't tell the niggas. Psalms 83 real quick.
Yep.
That's
We're going to come back to
crazy.
this, though. We're going to come back to Revelations.
Sure. Dang.
Psalms 83 real quick. That's the lamp.
Yep.
You got to keep them hidden. Read what you got.
Psalms chapter 83 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Keep not thou silent, O God.
Mhm.
Hold not thy peace,
Mhm.
and be not still, O God.
Don't be still. Read.
For, lo,
Uh-huh.
thine enemies
Who?
make thine enemies.
All of them, not just one. All your enemies, God.
Thine enemies
Uh-huh.
make a tumult.
They gather together. All of them. Read.
And they that hate thee
All nations hate God. Read.
have lifted up the head.
And they are prideful. Read.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
This is the lamp. They found a way to hide and trap us. Read.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
What did it call us?
Thy hidden ones.
Where are we at? In a lamp. We're hidden in a bottle. Lamp, bottle, some kind of container where it can't be found. Where it doesn't, it's not obvious the Israelites are in there. There's something over there. You don't know that's the Israelites, though. Right. But they over there. Whatever that is. Read.
They have said,
Huh?
Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
That's why there's a bottle, a lamp, to hide that they're a nation. Don't let it be known who they are. We can't really get rid of them the way we want to,
Right.
but we can hide who they are. Read.
that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That's what it is.
Yep.
That they don't know who we are. So they put us
Right.
in a little bottle. Read on.
Hide us.
For they have consulted together.
That's why every nation's got some kind of fable, some kind of myth regarding a black-faced figure that they make fun of, make him dance.
Yep.
He magical.
He be cooning.
He got special powers.
Right.
He come around once in a while. It's related to some war they happen to win. Read on.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
Uh-huh.
They are confederate against thee.
Read.
The tabernacles of Edom.
That was the white man primarily. Come
Let's
on.
go.
And the Ishmaelites.
And then also the Ishmaelites. Now they're going to read through a bunch of nations. I'm going to show you something. Drop that. I want you to go to Isaiah 11:11. I'm going to show you something else. Isaiah 11:11. Isaiah 11 verse
crazy.
11. Then we'll go through some nations. We're going to go through a lesser known nation that we're in. Isaiah 11:11.
Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 11.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day
In that day,
that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
the Lord going to deliver his people from where?
which shall be left
Huh?
from Assyria.
So not only will we be delivered from America, but we're also in Assyria, Turkey. Come on.
and from Egypt,
That's lower Egypt. Read.
and from Pathros,
That's upper Egypt, the Sudan. Read.
and from Cush,
And that's Ethiopia. Read.
and from Elam.
From where?
And from Elam.
That's your ancient Persians. That's Iran. That's the East Indians. Read that again. From where?
And from Elam.
Elam is the forefather of those men that had Haji Faritz. That have that myth. We'll be recovered from there. Afro-Iranians. That's what it's talking about. There are Afro-Iranians persecuted in those lands. Read on.
And from Shinar.
That's Iraq.
and from Hamath.
That's Syria.
and from the islands of the sea.
Now, we were in an island called Mauritius. We were in Madagascar, that island. There's islands in the Caribbean. There's all kinds of islands we're on. Come on. Did it?
Yes, sir.
Keep going. No, I'm on verse 12.
Yes, sir. And he shall set up an ensign for the nation.
That's the Bible. That's the ensign. Read.
And shall assemble
We're going to assemble.
the outcasts of Israel.
That's who's going to come out of these nations. The outcasts. Those put in bottles hidden of Israel. Read.
And gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
All praise to the Most High. That's what we're doing. We're going to shine a light on it. You tried to hide us in a bottle, but boop, the captain came out. Now we're about to expose you. Told you we won't stretch it. Go back to the video. Let's play on.
It can't be ironic. I mean, it can't be by chance that they chose to say a lamp that the genie is in neither.
No.
It can't be by
Can't be.
chance that they chose a lamp.
A lamp.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It can't be.
Y'all ain't ready.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
it
lamp-
can't be. We're gonna
lamp-
slide to it. It can't be.
That lamp also is like captivity.
Yes.
Because we built these nations. Like they let the genie out the lamp to do the wishes, and then you go
Right.
back in the lamp.
Yeah.
Jump ahead. We got proof of that, too.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a movie called Magical Negroes. We have to hit that on the next part because I think we're going to go to a next part.
God.
But there's a movie called The Magical Negroes, a School of Magical Negroes or something like that.
Yeah, School of Magical
Where
Negro.
you think about movies, isn't there always a black man that show up to help white people?
Yep.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Legend of Bagger Vance.
Yep.
Happy Gilmore, there's this black dude just pop up out of nowhere. Name some other movies. There's always just some Negro just come up. He only exists to help white people. Help the white protagonists along.
In
The Walking
general,
Dead.
in general,
The Walking
they
Dead.
stopped doing it recently because we complained about it. But in general, in any horror movie, anything, the black man always does the sacrifice so everybody else can go home.
Exactly.
Like, he's always
Exactly.
ready to die for
I
everyone.
think the only black man that ever survived the movie was one of
LL Cool J.
Shark
In
music.
Anaconda
LL Cool
movie?
J.
Was it
Yeah,
Anaconda?
it was LL in the
No,
in the Shark movie.
Anaconda and
Yeah.
LL Cool J in the Shark movie.
Yeah,
Great,
yeah,
great,
them-
great Blue Sea, something like that.
Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue
Deep Blue
Sea.
Sea. Yeah, them the only two that ever
They only two that
survived.
survived. It must have been in contract
Yeah.
or something. But play on in the clip.
One
This is
important difference between the two. Haji Firuz is black.
Oh,
Because he's not Santa Claus, the Pope. He's
If you
freaking,
watch
the
any
elf.
Nowruz
Right.
celebrations this
The
year,
servant.
you will see that
Look at him
Haji Firuz
dancing.
is still primarily shown with blackface. Despite this obviously bizarre makeup, the tradition of painting Haji Firuz's face doesn't seem to cause a lot of problems for most Iranians.
You know, friends.
Hey, look,
Yes,
notice they got their
Yeah,
lips
it's
poked
not
out.
supposed to
Oh,
Yeah. Hey,
we about
Yeah,
to
it's
really
not-
go
Notice
in
they got their
now.
lips poked out trying to
Go back.
You know what I'm saying?
Roll it
Trying
back.
to emulate.
Roll it back.
He said it don't seem to cause a lot of problems.
Roll
Of
it
course,
back.
they not gonna have a problem with it. They still selling us today.
Look at
Look
him.
at them fringes in the border blue.
And he makes sure his hair look nappy. Because what
Right,
they're going to do is lie
right.
the same way they lied about Swarte Pete. They're going to say he's covered in soot. They're going to do the same lie, say, no, this soot. He was dirty. They got a whole lie cooked up the same way the Netherlands do. These
Yep.
people ain't connected.
Yep.
They don't hang out together. The Netherlands is way different than Persia.
They don't
Than
like
Iran.
each other.
Huh?
They don't like each other.
They don't like each other. But they got the same excuses and the same mockery of black people.
Right, they connected because they have an enjoyment and like it said in Revelations, they get joy of seeing us fall.
Right.
That's how they connected.
Yo,
Yeah.
simple behind over here.
Say it
talking
again.
That's how they
about-
they're
connected.
Confederate against us. They
Yeah.
work together, and they put. When it comes to going against us, they together.
Right.
But they stay separate. But
Right.
when it comes to us, they together.
Y'all talking about some free Palestine. The hell
Right.
wrong
Fools
with
me.
y'all?
Right.
Y'all don't know about the unity of the wicked. They are unified. They can have their surface disagreements, but they said deep down, we can't let those ever get back up. Y'all remember the
Keep 'em in the
agreement.
bottom.
Right.
Our ancient forefathers, y'all remember that agreement. It's somewhere locked under something you can't even get to. There's laser beams and everything.
Whatever
That
we
agreement
do.
way down there.
We got a covenant.
Play on. I can't look at the fringes.
Thing crazy.
Come on, play on.
A lot of problems for most Iranians. In Iran, historians like Mehrdad Bahar have tried to explain away the blackface with references to ancient Iranian symbols, but his theories have little basis in history and are met with much skepticism by academics. Instead, another scholar, Jafar Shah,
Pause.
Look at that.
Wait a minute.
That's a Moorish slave.
We let a lot of stuff go by, but these are the slaves of Iran. All these are the slaves of Iran.
Look at that thing on the right.
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah,
that's supposed to
she
be.
got Down syndrome.
Yeah, she just, yeah,
Is that a she?
I think it is.
It might be.
It might
You know they do that one. They do that Bakai Bazi thing with the boys
I don't know what that is.
over there in Arab. This little gay thing they do
It
with
didn't even
boys.
sound right.
Yeah,
it sounded like
that's what they
something.
do.
Whatever it
So
was,
I
it
don't know.
didn't
That might
sound
be a
right.
boy.
It might be a boy. He got a strong chin. Like he should be handing somebody some cigarillos at a gas station.
Smoke
Play on.
cowboy killers.
presented Haji Firuz as a more contemporary addition
Look
to
at
the
that.
Moorish
Look at that.
cheer.
Pause. You gotta like pause on some of these images. Go back a little bit.
This
Go
is
back
the
a little
history they don't teach in your
They're
class.
not showing you this. This was hidden. This is in the bottom. Oh yeah, we had those as slaves, by the way.
Right.
We had them as slaves. But shh, don't tell nobody. We're gonna paint ourselves black every year and laugh about it. Niggas will never figure it out.
Man, that's crazy.
Man.
Play on. Now we found
Contemporary
wearing the
addition
little
to the
hats.
Norris
Yeah,
cheer.
Paul,
Yeah.
yeah, they
Don't-
do
don't-
with the
oh,
fezzes.
right.
Yeah.
The
Right.
fezzes, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
The Moorish dudes.
Yeah,
Popo.
Yep. Moorish
Popo.
science.
Like Popo.
Moorish
all
science.
you seven circle
Enslaved,
reading Noble
served,
Raleigh,
and
bro. We got to
without
deal with
master.
somebody that on the blitz, man.
You did.
Yeah, all you dang on seven circle Noble Raleigh following Moorish science brothers. This is where it come from.
Bring it out.
The hell wrong with y'all?
Bring it out.
being a damn fool.
Stop being
Right.
a fool. For real though. Look at that.
Man.
What's the one they hide from? That's the genie.
Right.
That's the genie right
Don't
there.
the genies come out with
That's
their
the
hands?
genies.
right?
Yeah.
They do come
yeah.
out like that.
They
All
do
this
come out
other-
with
yeah.
that. They
That's the genie right there.
slaves.
They slaves. You ain't know? Oh, the prophets will tell you.
Say he granted 3 wishes,
This
but it ain't my
version is
choice.
supported
Right.
by
He
his
granted
dad,
unlimited
Brian.
wishes.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It ain't my choice.
Man, it's
He got a
crazy.
beard too.
This crazy, man.
Play on.
Firuz addresses his master and encourages him to hold his head up high and be jolly.
He encourages his master to hold his head up high and be jolly. Come on, man.
That's the Magical Negro. Sound went out.
My master, why don't you?
The
laugh?
nonsensical rhyme and direct reference to his status as a slave reaffirm his role as a minstrel in Iranian society.
Minstrel.
A role that...
dunce.
Pause.
And
What have you seen this entire time with them? Give me Psalms 137.
This is crazy.
Keep that up. The whole time we've been watching this video, what have they been doing? Dancing around,
Right.
entertaining you. What does Forte Pete do? And they just said they encouraged their master.
Right. Encourage their master.
In all those movies, like we're gonna have to dive into that. I ain't got no clips of. Hey, IT, if you can find a trailer for Magical Negroes, that's what they're doing. There's another trailer too. Where he says, the dude, I'm gonna find that myself. Dude said that he lives to make white people comfortable.
That's their job. Yep.
I gotta find that. It's a well-known black actor. He's like, and he's like in a support group. He's like, I've been dealing with trying to make white people happy. That's what I do. He show up at the parties. He'll just encourage white. I'm gonna find it.
That's what they say. That's the job in that movie.
Right.
And they say when white people aren't happy, we die. That's what they say.
Lord have mercy, IT. Find me that
That's
trailer.
what they said.
Find us that trailer, IT. Go ahead, play on it. Or if y'all got something, go ahead, jump in. I'm gonna find this clip.
of slavery
you had
in
some.
Iran still persists in Nowruz
Hey, we
celebrations
still more on this
today.
video.
When y'all hit that song,
137.
yeah, when y'all hit that song, so I'll find that.
Pull that up.
Psalm,
Go ahead. Yeah.
Psalm chapter 137
Uh-huh.
and verse 3. For there,
Start at verse 1. Yeah.
verse 1. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down.
Uh-huh.
Yea, we wept
Why? Because
When-
we was in captivity. We were in slavery. Read.
when we remembered Zion.
And we remembered our homeland. We remembered the freedom that we had when we kept the commandments. Go ahead.
We hang our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof.
So we won't trying to be joyous. We won't happy about nothing, but watch what they did, read.
For there, they that carried us away captive required of us a song.
So they required of us, the captors required the captives, which is us, to sing songs and make joy, act like we joyful to make them feel better, encourage their masters, read.
And they that wasted us required of us mirth.
They commanded us to be happy with being enslaved. Read.
Sing us one of those songs of Zion.
They laughed at it. They rejoiced watching us sing about something that they knew they would never allow us to see again.
The hell is this?
It's crazy.
The demons, the devil. Read verse 4. Read verse 4.
How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land?
That's what our mindset was. How we gonna sing and be happy and be joyful, and we ain't in the Lord's land. We sung and we was happy and we was joyful when we crossed over and got our land. When we had our freedom, when we kept our commandments, when we were sitting by our own rivers and waters. Right?
Man. Hey, did you find that?
Crazy.
I found it. It's Keith David did it. This is the clip. This isn't the Magical Negroes movie.
Right.
Play a little more of this, then y'all get that clip ready that I just posted. Play a little more of the video that's currently up. But that's heavy right there. That is exactly what happens with Sorte Pete and here. Especially this guy.
Feudals
Every
beyond his
Aladdin
brief
movie,
jingle.
all these Genie movies is dancing. They're all musicals. The musicals suck.
Wait. Pause. The monkey in
shit.
Aladdin is wearing that
Oh,
outfit right there.
He is
He's
wearing that. He's wearing
outfit
that exactly.
With the little hat, the flat hat.
I
Little
thought-
flat hat.
That right there.
I thought you was
Abu.
pointing out that he had an elf hat on, like
that's
Sword
the
the
same
Pete
thing,
do.
too.
Yeah.
Abu, the monkey servant.
Y'all know y'all
sidekick to
y'all got
Aladdin.
the kids watching it, and it's making fun of your children, making fun of you, your ancestors.
Man.
You gonna learn?
Y'all ain't know that. Y'all ain't know that's why y'all going to go watch it. That's why they put black.
pull up
when they
Abu.
put Will Smith in it for? They're just being creative. No, it's you.
Trying to give him a shot to get his career back on.
No, it's you. That's been a plan. White folks don't move like that. Don't spend millions of
Man,
dollars on
that's
something.
crazy.
They said we're gonna put it right in their face. That's witchcraft.
He got
They'll
the
never
vest
know what we talking
in the
about.
hat. He wear that vest and that hat.
Best
He
in
wear
that hat,
both of 'em.
just like that.
That's Abu. Y'all got an image of Abu?
Yep.
The
Yeah,
monkey?
Abu. Is it Abu?
Yeah, Abu.
It's Abu.
ABU.
I forgot he's wearing that exact outfit.
ABU
Like, little monkey wear the same
That's
outfit.
all you got to type in.
And dance around just like they were dancing around.
Yep.
Just like that.
The monkey toys they used to pass out back in the
Yes,
day with the clapping,
the clapping
symbols.
monkey
Get
toys.
that too. Man, that's,
that's
crazy.
yeah,
And they
the
call
one
us
that-
monkeys. Man,
There's a whole
Hey,
movie out about that.
man,
Matter of fact,
Pull it off.
hey,
Pull it off.
Too much
This
being
is
revealed.
wild.
Told y'all we're gonna pop that bottle open. Told y'all we weren't playing.
Dang.
We know what we talking about.
Secrets coming out.
Secrets coming out. Y'all
said
got
we
it?
rubbed the lamp.
Hey, y'all don't gotta download it. If y'all having a hard time
Real the
downloading
the
it, just pull
secrets
up the
came
Google, put the Google window up and just
Yeah,
start
yeah,
searching.
just-
We don't got a lot of time.
Whatever y'all got.
I kept making a reference to that lamp. Give me Proverbs 6.
Yeah,
real
just
quick.
please get that.
Yeah,
Man, this is
Proverbs
crazy.
6.
This is crazy.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23.
Go ahead.
For the commandment is a
Lamp.
lamp.
Commandment is a what?
A
The
lamp.
commandment is a lamp. Read.
And the law is light.
The laws of God is light, because that's what a lamp is supposed to be for. Look at Abu.
They got him on. That's the new movie too. Look at that. Look
Yep.
at that.
Look at
the
it.
Same.
That's on the new same outfit.
Same outfit.
He's like a discouraged black man.
Y'all got that clapping symbol monkey. That's crazy.
Yeah, get that little monkey that's what are you talking about?
That was
the
a
clapping
very
one.
Right, the little
popular
clapping
toy
one,
in like
yeah.
I've
the,
always seen it.
early 1900s.
It's a
always
movie,
seen it, yeah.
a horror movie coming out about that, about him.
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
with
it's
the,
a horror movie coming out about him. Hey,
Man.
finish that Proverbs 6:23 real quick.
Yes, sir. And reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
Yeah, that's what we doing. We rubbing the lamp. We rubbing this Bible, keeping these commandments, and the understanding is being given to us. That's why we're able to bring these things out right now. The secrets are being revealed to the prophets, and we shining light from the lamp on all of the atrocities that these heathens have done to us, like these Arabians.
Give me two scriptures real quick. Psalms 119,
East Indian.
105, and then Matthew 5. Psalms 119, 105, and then Matthew 5. Psalms 119, 105. Look at this right here.
This is
To back you up, officer.
I get Psalms. The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 105.
Uh-huh.
Thy
There
word.
it is right there. Hold on.
good.
There it is
Look
right
at it.
there.
You said it's a horror
Yeah.
movie. That thing is killing
thing's-
people.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's killing people. Yeah.
Why?
And you know what that is? That's us.
Look at that. Why they did the lips like that. Hey, everything they did is mocking us.
That's all the mockers.
Yeah, it's all the mockers.
They didn't even
that's
think
crazy.
about that, but that's what they're doing.
And he just smiling and clapping.
And smiling and clapping.
You got it in your house.
Look at you Negroes.
Dang.
Smile and clap.
And they
Smile
said
clap.
in that clip, they encouraged the master encouraged the slave to be happy.
No, the
The
slave,
slave
encouraged
encouraged
the master.
to be happy.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
that was what
right,
it was for.
right.
Yeah.
That's the clip I got. But read that real quick. Psalms 119, 105.
Psalms
I'ma
chapter
prove it.
119. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 105.
Uh-huh.
Thy word is a lamp.
Is a what?
Is a lamp
Thy word is a lamp. Read.
unto my feet,
Huh?
and a light unto my path.
Going what you saying. The word is a lamp, lights our path. Now go to that, Matthew 5, 14.
Matthew chapter 5 verse 14.
Come on.
Ye are the light of the world.
We are the light of the world.
Right.
But watch this.
A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid.
That's why you can't hide us. We're going to bust
Right.
right out that lamp. Read.
Neither do men light a candle
Light a candle
and put it under a bushel.
or try to hide it in a bottle or try to hide it in a lamp. That's what's happened to us. That's why we can't hide our light. We got to let our light shine before men. Read. This is the greatest weapon we have is the light of the Lord. These commandments, when we wear our fringes, we show who we are. We start dressing in our royal apparel. Then we shut down the nations. You can't hide this light. That's what they was counting on. That's what this whole thing is, to hide the light. Put it in the lamp. Put it in the bottle. Throw the ball in the ocean. Hope
Right,
nobody ever
right,
finds
right.
it. But this one always finds it and always sets the Israelites free. Come on.
But on a candlestick,
Uh-huh.
and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Verse 16.
Let your light so shine before men.
Let the light shine before men. Read.
That they may see your good works.
You dumb Christians, it's about works. The
Right.
light
Bring
is
it out.
your good works. The light is your good works. Who'll prove it? Keep reading.
And glorify your Father which is in heaven.
So when the light is performed, your good works are performed, and they glorify your Father. Read the next verse. What's the light? Read.
Think not that I have come to destroy the law.
How we don't know that's what the light is? Right after it says, don't think I came to destroy the light. Right. Because the law is light. It is that lamp.
The lamp.
So don't think I came to get rid of the light that you got to shine. How you Christian, you don't follow the laws of God? That's what Christ put in us. He said, don't think I came to get rid of the light, the laws of God. Right. Man, y'all, I don't know who they playing with. I don't know who they think we is. It's IUIC,
The
baby.
prophets.
It's IUIC. Go over to the clip. I'll load it with Keith David. Told you ain't no stretch. Did you put the money in the comments?
Hey, right here.
Right there.
Yeah,
Right
put
here,
it there.
yeah.
Put it
Put it
there.
right
Put
there.
it right there.
Yeah.
That's
Bring it
all
out.
we need.
Bring it out.
Put it
Put it
right,
right there. Oh, everything you bet. Put it in
Donate
there. And plus
support.
some.
If you lost the
Support.
bet, donate support.
Exactly. You in the spirit with that one.
Yeah, all praises.
If you had to give up $5, he's like, no, I never heard of that.
Right.
Put $5
Right there.
on it
Uh-huh.
in the thing.
Right
See,
here.
I lost the AOG bet in the comments. Lost AOG bet. All right, play that clip. The one I posted, Keith David. This is what I was talking about, Officer Me Dad.
Yes, sir.
Played it.
Do I know how to be a good wedding guest? Yes, I do. A little too well, that's the problem. My name is Elroy Potashnik, and from 2006 to 2009, I was addicted to encouraging white people. All right?
This is what this is what
Wow.
The inner
Haji Farid. I was addicted to encouraging white people. Play on.
Damn, you a Haji Farid.
Hey, now there's a man who knows his meatballs. It started as simple survival. The tech industry in the 90s, this face, this voice, they're either going to help you or hold you back. So you tap the gas because, well, why tap the brake? Oh, you know what you're doing. I mean, this man knows exactly what he's doing. I learned the cheat code. White people like encouragement. It really doesn't matter what for. Now that's a container for liquid. I never felt like a sellout. I never laughed at anything unfunny, never said anything untrue. The thing is, and this will sound racist, white people are very discouraged. And very discouraging to each other.
Sweetie, you're getting meatball juice everywhere but your plate.
I think I'm doing better than you are with your asparagus.
Oh, now that's the way to handle meatballs. And look at you, working that asparagus. So the day you start telling
I'm sorry, this is upsetting me. Like I'm
Who else is very
getting
angry?
This
mad.
is the
I don't-
Magical Negro movie.
I can't,
This is
bruh. That's really upsetting me because
They
it's
got the clip.
he played that part too good. I don't think the best actors don't have to act.
No.
He's not acting. He's really saying what he had to do in this industry, bruh.
Right.
That's an actor's job.
Bruh.
That's a basketball player's job. That's
Right.
what they do. They do that. They make mirth.
Right.
Dang, sing a song of Zion.
1,000%.
As soon as you break the script, too, they like, listen, we're going to get rid of you.
What we need
your pockets
They
and
hit
all
you
of
with the
that.
ditty.
Yeah.
They
You
bring out
done.
all your
You'll
sins.
fit- right.
They
right.
bring out all the records, all the receipts.
Hey, did y'all get the clip for the?
They said required
damn.
of them. Required of them.
You going to
mirth.
sing this song.
You gonna say, I need encouragement because I know I'm evil.
Dang
Their
it.
soul's not right in them. So they need constant encouragement from who? Their slaves, their servants. That's the fanning, that's the grapes. Remember they used to show the slaves throwing grapes in their mouth and, oh, master, live forever. That's the kind of stuff they require of you token Negroes that hang around white folks. Why you think you there? To make them feel better about themselves.
No, you don't
Whoops,
belong.
sorry. There's your self-esteem out the window. You're only there to make white people feel better.
Man.
That's why it's just one of you. They don't need about one of you, maybe two. If it's a large group, you might have two of you. You might have a male and female. That's you.
The only reason it's them in blackface is because they no longer have the slaves to do it. You know they used us in
Yes.
that sense.
Yes.
If it's been around that long, when they started that tradition, they definitely had us doing that, playing that role.
Right. Absolutely.
Man.
Without a doubt.
Jeez.
Crazy. Go ahead, play on.
I know you can feel their discomfort, Aaron. Watching you walk through a room full of white people was the most painful thing I've ever seen.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I don't want to take you to a job interview. There's a recruiting class starting right now, and we got to get you in it.
Welcome to the American Society of Magical Negroes.
Of jinn.
I don't really understand.
It's easier to say. What's the most dangerous animal on the planet?
Shark.
White people, when they feel uncomfortable.
Pause the video!
Run that
back for us, please. Rewind, magnify. Turn the volume.
What's the most dangerous animal on the planet?
He said animal.
Shark. White people.
Oh, yeah, let's say it. Let's say it polite. Say it one more time.
I'll say.
Say it one more time. Play it again.
He said animal. Run it back a little bit.
He did say. He said animal. Play it one more time.
What's the most dangerous animal on the planet?
Shark.
White people, when they feel uncomfortable.
White people, when they feel uncomfortable.
Damn.
What is he?
Damn.
He's standing by a great white shark, the top predator. And he's saying, what's the most, the dude starts saying, no, what the hell are you talking about? White people, when they're uncomfortable. That's the most dangerous thing on the planet Earth. Devils that are unhappy. It's the most, have you seen nuclear weapons?
Right.
Have you seen what they did to the Gaza Strip? Have you seen transatlantic slavery? Most dangerous thing on earth is white people. Play on. Told you, we gonna let them off the hook. We'll get y'all too, but play on.
White people feeling uncomfortable precedes a lot of bad stuff for us. That's why we fight white discomfort every day. Because the happier they
Wow.
are.
Is that a meter?
Go back.
Was that a white-o-meter?
He said we fight
That's why
white
we fight white-
discomfort every day.
Woo!
That's what the entertainment industry
That's entertainment.
is for.
Thank you. Somebody clap. A round of applause.
Crazy.
Get something.
Man,
That is. Say it again.
that's what the entertainment industry is for.
Wow.
Not for us.
It's not
To
for us.
appease the oppressor.
Don't let him get uncomfortable. He'll blow the planet to pieces. Look at that. It's white tears. Play it. He's gonna zoom in on it a little bit. Pause. Oh man. Hey, and I'll tell you, I wish we had we probably do have the clip. Captain Abiel. Shout out to the mighty Captain Abiel. He brought out some white tears
Beautifully.
at the Blitz yesterday. I was there. I was front row seat for it. Those tears are expensive. I gotta tell you, he had there's a call. They wanted to go into the Bible. They wanted the scriptures.
Right.
He gave them the scriptures. He went in on how they were in the midst of fornication. It was a white couple. Right. By the time he was done, the white woman said, and ran off. They're gonna have the most uncomfortable car ride home ever. It was fantastic.
Beautiful.
It was like watching Law and Order live. They want the Bible. He gave them the Bible. It's like, y'all don't teach white people. No, you can get taught. You're not gonna like what you hear. Man, I'll tell you.
Hey, you know what's funny though? You said it's not funny, but it's truthfully, the entertainment industry is meant to appease the oppressor, right? We don't want to discourage. But you understand it's a farce because they literally will shoot up the sports events.
They will.
You know what I'm saying? They will mass shoot the sports events.
They will.
And it don't be like a gang of people fighting. You know, I'd be like, well, the black people be fighting over there in the corner. No. Bruh saved up bullets for years and stood in a hotel window and just shot down into the crowd
He wrote a
with
manifesto.
automatic weapons. Yeah.
Right.
Like he planned this. You can't appease them. They not upright. You can't appeal to a sense of justice and logic to an unjust and illogical people.
That's right.
You can't do that.
Can we get that in Psalms? Is that Psalms 50, the deaf adder?
Yes, sir. Let's get that.
Let me out. It might be in the
Psalms 58:3.
Yeah, let's get that
3
real
and
quick.
4.
Yeah, start. Yeah, read that. Oh man, we trying to appease Satan. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 58 and verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born.
That's all of them.
All of them.
They're like that from birth. This one is an adult. They waxing old in their wickedness, and you trying to calm them down, appease them, make them happy.
Right.
No, read.
Speaking
They
lies.
They were on top of the world in the 1800s, the 1700s. They had us as slaves. They were still torturing us and beating us and treating us. You can't make them happy.
Can't make them happy.
Read.
Speaking lies.
Like to keep us in the bottle. Read.
Right.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
They will kill you. Read.
They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ears.
That stops the ears. They don't want to hear your complaint.
Right.
They don't want to hear your reasoning.
No.
They got a mission. I want you dead.
Right.
Watch this.
Didn't I tell you to sing?
Right. You
Man.
know what I'm saying? Sing, nigga? You're not singing good enough. You singing, he's still getting
The
mad.
singing sounds like complaining.
At least with Saul, the spirit went away when we did Murphy. But
Right.
It don't go away with
It don't
them.
go away. No.
Watch this. Read the last verse.
Which will not hearken to the voice of charmers.
Entertainers. That's why Oprah's still a nigga. That's why
Right.
LeBron had to dribble, shut up and dribble.
Right.
They don't want to hear you. That's why
J.
Kyrie
Cole had
Irving-
neighbors think I'm selling dope song. They ran up in his crib. Yeah.
See, there you
all
go.
of that.
Hey, you good on that? Or finish this?
Yeah, finish the last part of it.
Charming never so wisely.
It's they think they doing something to help, but they not.
Hey, officer, if you don't mind, there's a page I sent at the end.
It's the like from the Zondervans, right? Or something
That's
else.
History of the Jews.
Let's get that.
Brothers, if you could pull that up real quick. I'm going to show y'all how far our people will go to appease the white man. This is how far we went.
Damn.
Back in the time of Antiochus, this is how far we went to play in the Greek games. This is how far we try to charm
It's
them and
24.
appease them.
24,
Get the
25.
page before it real quick. Get the page before it. 445.
Where you want to start?
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah,
25.
I got it right here. Where you want to start at?
I want that green. It's a green underline. I got page 445.
Y'all got it? It's 25.
It's right above it.
No, it's 24. There you go.
Yeah, you talking
That's
about that
it.
second paragraph right there?
Now scroll up a little bit. Scroll up a little bit. That
Yeah,
line
right
right
there.
there. Start with that line right there.
Okay. By introducing gymnasia into Jerusalem, Jason and the Hellenists hope to obtain the right of Greek citizenship.
So there you go. We want to
Citizenship.
be Greeks. In fact, we were supposed to be called Antiochians. That's what we wanted to be. Like
hell
you
is
called
this?
Americans today. The same thing.
Antiochans. Wow.
Antiochans, right. Read on.
For the Judeans, and thus to diminish the hatred and contempt.
Now, in order for us to stop the hatred they had towards
Wow.
us, we rather assimilate
Wow.
than
Wow.
be different. So to stop the hatred and the contempt, what? Go
from
ahead.
which they suffered.
Because we suffered from them if we didn't assimilate. That's
Wow.
what happens. Now, go scroll down. Right? Start from according. Now, actually get the green part.
Yes, sir. Greek masters were most probably hired to teach the Judean men and youths their games,
Right?
which consisted in racing, jumping, wrestling, in throwing disc, and boxing.
That's in the scripture, 2 Maccabees 4,
Right.
15. Read on.
It soon became evident, however, that these games, which owed their origin to quite a different mode of life,
Go ahead.
were incompatible with Judaism.
You can't keep God's laws and stay wrapped up and tied up in Greekish fashion.
Right.
Read on.
According to Greek customs, the men who took part in these contests were naked.
That's where gymnasium comes from, naked. Now read this last part. This is how far we go. Read this.
The Judean youths who consented to compete were therefore compelled to overcome their feeling of shame and appear naked in the sight of the temple.
Wow.
Besides, in uncovering their bodies, they could immediately be recognized as Judeans.
Now, how would a Jew
Bring
be
it out.
recognized?
Bring it out.
How would a Jew be recognized when they're naked? How can you tell the difference? Read on.
But were they to take part in the Olympic Games and expose themselves to the mockery of Greek scoffers?
Go ahead.
Even this difficulty they evaded by undergoing a painful operation so as to disguise the fact that they were Judeans.
They disguised the fact that they were Judeans
So they
because it was circumcision.
Yeah, you know
circumcision was how they knew they were Jews. So if you had the foreskin cut off, they knew you were a Jew because you were circumcised.
So they cut
would
the
go,
head off?
So they
They
would
sew
they
it back
would
on.
sew
no,
something
no.
back.
This is what they would do. They would take the skin, right, and pull it down, and they would pull the skin down so the skin can recover the head. That's how they. That's how far we went to make sure that we weren't
What?
distinct
In the skin
as-
hoodie.
Yeah.
What did you say?
To separate us from being the fact that we were Jews. That's what they would do. That's how far we went into these Greek games.
Sausage roll.
that?
Hey, give me Jeremiah 2:33 real quick.
Saran wrap.
Cause jeez.
Right. Cover the head.
Head covering.
Man, uncover your heads.
You become uncircumcised. Jeez.
Pause.
Jeremiah 2:33.
That's self-hatred.
But that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. That's because
I
that's
know
all
if New
this
York
is.
is on the panel, they would have paused all of this.
Yeah.
That's all this
Oh, it's
is.
crazy work, yo. It's crazy work, son.
Yeah.
It's crazy work, B.
Yo, this brother's crazy.
I wish I could speak
Pull the
Baltimoreish.
head skin over
Say it
the
in some
head, that's
weird way.
crazy.
Yeah.
But that's literally what we just read. That's how far we when we trying to appease
heavy.
Esau, we want to be like them, we want to dress like them, we want their money, we want their livelihoods. That's why we run after covetousness. That's why we do that. That's why it says money is the root of all evil, because we want what they have instead of just enjoying a simple life. We go after them.
Right.
That's crazy.
I think you beat Officer Josiah in regards to circumcision discomfort. As far as the show is concerned, so you are now the new officer over
That's
circumcision.
hard.
Go ahead.
That's hard.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Officer Josiah, shout out, bro.
The basic. Just say you up. I took your
Oh,
place.
yeah, he's happy.
I
He's
fell on
happy.
the sword for this one. Jeremiah 2:33.
Oh, God. How dare
crazy.
y'all?
Yo,
What happened?
What he do? What he do?
Crazy, yo.
Cover the head. He get ready for a sports event.
Yo,
He
y'all
done
brothers
cover the
crazy.
head.
That brother's crazy.
Show another picture when pulling the drawstrings.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm keep it real.
Don't. We're done. We're done.
To keep their
That's the end of the
careers,
show.
if athletes had to do that, they would do it.
Yeah,
the
they
ones
would.
that's playing now, they would do that.
They would
to
do
keep
that.
their careers. They
Absolutely.
For the amount of money they pay him.
They jack their lives up now. They jack their
Bruh.
bodies up now to do it.
Dang, they do.
Dang, that's man.
Steroids and all that. What we
Yeah.
got next?
You got that script on?
You ever seen
What was the script you wanted?
Oh, Jeremiah 2:33.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because that's all this is. That's all we're reading about is our people doing this right here.
Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 33.
Uh-huh.
Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
Why in the world, us as Israelites, we got the greatest gift on the face of this planet. The whole earth belongs to us. All the riches and promises of the Bible, of the kingdom, everything belongs to us. Rulership over this earth belongs to us. Rulership over these nations belong to us.
That's right.
So why would we compromise our integrity and our morals of keeping the commandments to seek the love of a people who never loved us?
Never loved us.
Why you worried about whether or not they happy? Why you worried about whether or not they discomforted? They gonna destroy the earth regardless. That's already prophesied. The hand is already on the hill. They are the end of this. Right? They are the end of this. Read.
Right. Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways.
And in you doing it, in you compromising your way, you also show the next person that, you know what, you ain't even really got to be about these laws like that. You can have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You teach the wicked ones that you don't care about these scriptures.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They want to teach me their children.
Right.
Let them play sports on the Sabbath.
Right.
Well, he's got his game on the Sabbath.
Right.
Well, we're not going to do nothing else. He's going to go
spirit.
play.
Yep.
We're going to play, we're going to let them play basketball on the Sabbath or blah, blah, blah. It starts like that. Then actually going to start with a new moon. A lot of people don't give a doggone about the new moon.
Yeah,
they won't even
we're
show
gonna
up
see
to
on
the
Wednesday.
school.
We're gonna see on Wednesday.
We'll see Wednesday who show up or who's at the hockey game or who's just sitting at home not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Watch this. Go to 16. I want to go.
That's crazy.
We got infallible proofs. I mean, I think we already kind of proved it.
Right. We gotta do a
Put the nail in the coffin.
Gotta put parts.
Go to number 16.
Hey, that's why I said they had us as enemies and avengers of whose ways we sought so earnestly.
Right. Right. Y'all got that? Number 16. It's the article or a book. It might be a book. It's an article. Song of Spring. You don't have to sing the song, but it's the Haji Fruit song. Song of Spring. We can start at,
Just at the top,
Start at
the
the top.
Song of Spring.
You don't read the song. Just start Haji Farit's is the traditional herald.
Haji Farit's is the traditional herald.
That's that blackface image we were seeing.
Of no ruse.
Mhm.
In this case, Haji does not refer to the Islamic title for those who have completed pilgrimage, but is a very way to address a man respectfully, like using sir, to address a gentleman in English without the person being a knight.
Read on.
He dresses in a distinct way.
Like a more.
Oh, here we go.
His face is covered in soot.
Whoever heard that BS? I heard that explaining Swarte Pete. His face is covered in soot. What But watch, we got more proof. Keep reading.
And he is clad in bright red clothes.
We've seen that before. Read.
And a felt hat. While ushering in Nowruz,
which is that holiday associated, the New Year. Go ahead.
Haji Perez,
now, which is in the spring, which is around Easter. They got eggs for this too, y'all. The eggs is celebrated with this, y'all. We're going to scroll down, see if we got it in that article. I think it's this article. Keep going.
plays a tambourine and sings.
He sings a garbage song. Now we'll scroll down. Yeah, go to the image.
There go Haji Faris.
And keep it right there.
Look at that.
Started, there's that paragraph at the top.
The blackness? Oh, Haji Faris?
Haji Faris. Now look at that image. That's the same thing we've been looking at. Started at Haji Faris.
Haji Faris creates a happy atmosphere.
Keep him happy.
This
is for the Persians. Go ahead.
As it is believed that if the families are not happy,
they're not entertained,
the farverish souls of departed loved ones who have come down to earth for the holidays will leave, resulting in the loss of abundance and blessings from the household.
Keep reading.
This
is the main point.
The role of Haji Faris is to bring joy, laughter, and song to the people.
Not to our people, to the oppressor, to the master. Now read the next one. Watch this.
The blackness of his skin.
Nigga, I thought it was soot. Hold on.
Right.
Didn't they say soot?
Wait.
Hold on.
Wait.
Whoa. Read again.
Oh.
The blackness of his skin,
read,
has been the source of some controversy over the racist aspect of a person with black face.
Keep going.
Merdad Bahar, an Iranian scholar, that the face covered with soot is not racist in the Western sense of a white man with a painted black face.
They're doing the same thing they do to Swarte Pete. They're trying to explain away why it's a black man. No. It's not racist. This is just soot. He came down a chimney.
Tradition.
It's a tradition. Jump down to the next paragraph. Because this is going to talk about if you read it briefly, it basically said it's firekeepers, and they had to deal with bonfires, and the firekeeper's face became blackened with soot. BS! Trash! Lies! Read the next one.
Another Iranian scholar.
Here's another Iranian scholar.
Jafar.
That's the guy from Aladdin. Jafar.
Oh, snap.
It's Jafar. You know he about to bring the real thing out. Come on, Jafar. Go ahead.
Jafar Shahari
no?
suggests that Hajiz Faris is a more recent addition to the Nowruz tradition based on the fact that many of the songs refer to a master.
They refer to what?
To a master.
Read.
He associates Hajiz Faris with African slaves.
Hold on. You couldn't
Wait
even
a
read
minute.
it. Hold on.
I'm going to help you out. You leaning in.
Hold on. Wait a minute. That's not soot. Read it again.
He associates Haji Faris with African slaves who came to Iran to serve Fairer,
meaning light skin,
fairer Iranian masters during the Qajar dynasty.
Qajar dynasty. So one scholar says it's soot. It's just dirty firekeepers. Other one says these are African slaves that came during the Qatar dynasty. Which one sounds accurate? Which one sounds like it's a historical perspective?
Yeah. Ooh.
And which one sounds like we gotta cover this crap up real quick?
Cover it up.
Someone make up a lie. Firekeepers and soot.
Them Africans find out who they is.
Keep going.
Right there.
Yeah,
Keep
many
going.
wealthy households imported black African women and children as slaves to perform domestic work.
This is who it is. Keep reading.
This slave labor was drawn exclusively from the Zanji.
Come on.
Who were Bantu-speaking peoples that lived along the coast of East Africa.
Well, wait a minute.
Wow.
Ain't the Bantus Israelites?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You're going to learn today.
East Africa, roughly comprising modern-day Tanzania, Mozambique, and Malawi.
I think we can.
Yo.
I think we made a point there.
That goes all the way. That slave trade,
Bottle open.
Zanzi goes all the way to China.
It does go all the way to China.
That's why the Chinese have history. Aladdin, the original story was that Aladdin was a Chinese boy.
They don't know that. They don't know that.
And a wizard tricked him into getting the bottle. He trapped him in the cave. He rubbed the bottle. Yeah, so that goes all the way. That slave trade with the Zanzi, I remember leadership bought that out. That goes all the way to China, and Japan.
Hey, y'all, give me that thing from ChatGPT about the Indian Ocean slave trade. I don't know if I got a number on it. Is the Indian Ocean slave trade? I don't think it's got a number.
Is that the one I sent or the one you sent?
I sent it. I don't know if you sent it.
I sent one.
No, you sent it.
I sent two.
Yeah, give me the thing he sent. I thought I sent one too.
And then I got the article I was talking about. They pulled up earlier with the art. That art is from that time period.
Yeah,
it's two images.
Give me that one. They can't see what you're pointing at.
It's
what number is that?
It wasn't.
There's one that says the servitude theory of Haji
number
Farid.
one is enslaved Africans in Persian history.
Just give me that one.
Yeah, that's
we get all these. To back that up. The Bantu speaking. Bantu.
Wow. So y'all know these are
I just forwarded
Muslims.
to the bottom now, too.
Right.
These are Islamic Muslims.
Y'all ain't ready for this.
Y'all still in that thing, man. Y'all gotta get out that mess.
Get out of that damn Islam. Y'all, Aisha, the 9-year-old bride, was married at 6 and they had sex at 9.
Ew.
They will, and a Negro in Islam will try to defend that to this day. Just ask somebody in Islam, like, who's Aisha? You know they still do that? You know they have to set up laws in African countries that have Islam to stop doing that?
Right.
They take child brides, and they do it to this day?
They still enslaving black women and their children as slaves to this day.
To this day, you follow that stupid religion where you're a damn genie. Read that. Forget upset.
You got it?
Go ahead.
The servitude theory of Haji Farid
It's a theory now.
suggests that the character may have origins linked to
Enslaved African people in Persian history. We told you we know what we're talking about. Keep reading.
Particularly during the Safarid and Qajar
Same one that we just read about in that article.
Right.
So which one was real? Is he covered in soot, or does it date back to this dynasty, which is the Indian Ocean slave trade? Keep reading.
When the Persian Gulf was a major hub in the Indian Ocean slave trade.
Deuteronomy 28:68. Keep that up.
Bring it out.
Give me that real quick.
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy 28:68. Deuteronomy 28:68. Indian Ocean slave trade is where they get the Haji Farids. Wait, so they conquered Africans and they enslaved them, and now they celebrate. Sounds just like the Netherlands.
Right.
Sounds just like Zwarte Piet. Also, Germany did it. Russia did it. Who else did it? All those European countries had a different version of a blackface guy who gets mad and will kill people if he's not controlled, which is the genie and the jinn. The genie is the nice one. The jinn is if he gets mad and he's not controlled. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
That's the slave trade. Going into slavery with ships.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
You won't see your homeland. Read.
And there,
when you get off the ships, wherever you get off the ships,
ye shall be sold.
You'll be sold in Iran.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
The Iranians are your enemies. Read.
For bondmen.
You are the slaves of the Iranians. Read.
And bondwomen.
You are the slave women.
Bring it out.
We just read you're the slave women. And we're going to read what happened to the slave men. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
You got to remember, in Islam, they did things a little different when it came to slavery. They didn't want men around. They just wanted the women. We got some proof of that. Let's finish reading this.
This theory is based on historical records.
So it's not, is it soot? No, it's not soot. Stupid. It ain't soot.
Indicating that black Africans were brought to Iran as slaves.
They're called Afro-Iranians. Read on. Often serving as musicians, entertainers, or household workers.
So they would be the perfect ones to be Haji Farouz or whatever that is. Haji Farouz.
Aladdin's Genie.
Yeah.
What's the song from Aladdin? I can't think of any songs, but that's the thing.
Ain't that one from Aladdin? Arabian Nights.
Yeah, Arabian Nights. All that garbage.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
But we not the prophets, though. We don't know what we talking about. Remember, donate if you never heard this before.
Right.
If you like, oh, that does make sense. It's not a stretch. Read down. Just scroll down. Donate. QR code in the bottom right.
Donate if you've been living as a Haji Farouz.
right. That's everybody.
That's everybody.
Just donate. Everybody donate.
You're gonna learn today.
You
Matter
want
of
that
fact,
slave part? Officer?
Yeah, go to many were integrated.
Many were integrated into Persian society as laborers, soldiers, and entertainers.
Every Aladdin movie, all them Genie movies turn out to be musicals. Right. Keep going. By the Qatar era, I want that part.
By the Qatar era, there was a noticeable presence of black musicians and entertainers in Persian
What is Will
courts.
Smith? What is Will Smith again? Oh, he's an entertainer and a musician. So he would be the logical choice to be the Aladdin, to be the Genie.
Yeah.
What is Shaq?
Perfect.
Oh, Shaq is an entertainer. He plays a basketball.
Shazam.
Right.
What is the other brother's name? Sinbad.
Sinbad.
He's an entertainer. Sinbad, duh. Ain't he called Sinbad the entertainer?
Yeah.
Ain't that his name?
It is.
What are we talking about? We don't know what we talking about. We just dumb Negroes up here.
Wow.
Jeez.
Anyway, you can drop that down. It's too. It's too. I think too much truth. Give me that Psalms 85. 85. Too much truth may be dangerous. You might come for us. Might have to scale it back.
Hey, Lord have mercy.
Psalm 85 and 11. You got something?
I got the article.
We might have to continue this. Every fact that you've never heard of, just donate $1 for everything you did not. Every one fact. Put $1. Say AOG
Right
bet.
there.
Put
Right
$1.
there.
Every time you're like, I never heard that before.
Right
Put
there.
$1 right. This
You
is
gotta look in
$1,
the
yeah,
mirror.
$1.
Am I a Haji?
Am I Haji?
Let's go.
Haji Farouz.
Do I entertain white people? Did white people find me entertaining?
Do I seek their comfort?
Bruh said he was addicted.
He's addicted.
He was addicted to it.
Right.
Some of you get so addicted you marry him.
You smoke crack, don't you?
Ooh. Some of you marry him. Give me number 17. I mean 17A.
You want the 85?
Yeah, Psalms 85:11. Y'all give me IT. You can say 17A. You give me Psalms 85:11.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Psalms chapter 85, verse 11.
Go ahead.
Truth shall spring out of the earth.
Truth will spring out the earth. That's what we're doing. Right. Truth gonna come out that bottle.
There it is.
Come on.
And righteousness shall look down from heaven.
You can't hide this. We're going to bring it out. We're going to show who the demons and the devils are. We're going to show who had the crafty counsel. Now, what we also did, we showed Esau, the main one behind it.
Right.
Yep.
They fall in their plan. They're the ones that's the most dangerous. You got to keep them comfortable.
And
The
the
other
ringleader.
nations, they're like, remember the agreement? Makes a lot of sense. Let's all do the same thing. Let's try to do what they're doing. We're not going to do it as well as Christmas. Christmas is well hidden. They got the green elves. You ain't thinking nothing about that. But then you go to the other places that do it less effectively. You like, they're putting blackface still in there. You got to change that. White man come by and say, you got to change that, right? They're going to figure, these niggas done got a little smarter. You can't do that. I mean, y'all can do it, but try to, tell me soot. Tell me soot.
Right.
That's what they do in the Netherlands. That'll work. Just say soot. Say they work with fire. Hide history books. Don't let them read nothing.
Yeah, climbing down the chimney. The other one said work with fire. It's literally the same holiday.
It's the same holiday.
The article is saying the same thing.
Did you post it?
Nah, it's one of the ones I posted earlier.
Okay,
It's,
17A. Then
let
give
you-
me the number
that's
that
what
next. 17A and then 18. 17A, not 17. 17A is like the point.
This is crazy.
And,
It's the
and
actual
don't
article.
and don't think just because it's over there. Believe me, there's Afro East Indians over there.
Yes.
That's our people that's celebrating this garbage, just like it's
Yes.
Israelites on this side of the earth celebrating Christmas.
That's right.
It's our people lost in that garbage too.
So this is the myths of Haji Farouz, the racist contours of the Iranian minstrel. Remember minstrel shows? This is a minstrel show. All around the world, they have minstrel shows to mock your black behind. All right, let's
You're gonna learn today.
let's scroll down. Scroll down. Keep going. Keep going. Hold on. Go down a little more. Yeah, we'll start there. Let's read that. Let me see exactly what I want. Start reading
blackness
it.
right there?
Yeah, start at blackness.
Big it up a little bit.
Blackness serves as a specific marker in the history of slavery and race in Iran.
In Iran, but you wouldn't think that.
Over the centuries, the term Shia has expanded or contracted to include different groups of peoples. During the Safavid era, Sihab.
Oh, wait. Start up one. Go up another paragraph. I want you to start at Haji Farid's. Does have a long history.
Haji Farid's does have a long history.
Yes.
But not quite as long as some may think.
Listen to this.
His supporters insist on his ancient origins.
Watch this.
Excusing his blackened face with a myriad of myths.
That's like a whole myriad, a bunch of myths. Soot.
Yeah.
He tripped and fell in the mud. Something stupid.
Right.
Read.
But records of a Nowruz herald named Haji Farid's are less than a century old.
I bet they're about 400 years old.
Wow.
That's around about 400 years. Right. Forgive 400 years. How long slave trade?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mostly from after the abolition, of slavery.
Oh, so that's whenever. Oh, so it's got something to do with slavery. Go ahead.
1929.
I can't help but being extremely sarcastic right now. Read.
This article examines the popular genealogies surrounding Haji Farid's and how they
obfuscate.
I
like that word because it means they deliberately make it confusing. It's like a smoke bomb. Obfuscate means to deliberately obscure the truth. They deliberately hide in a bottle, in a lamp.
Right.
They deliberately hide the truth. Go ahead.
Obfuscate. The role of racism in creating this holiday figure.
So they deliberately hide it. Go ahead.
Wow. Real quick. It's funny that they said mostly from after the abolition of slavery, right? Can I get a scripture real quick? Sir. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Because why was slavery abolished? Why do you take the chains off of the animals? What does that mean about the animals? So why would they need to rejoice after they've taken the chains off the animals?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Read that real quick.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Come on.
In hunger.
What we want to eat.
And in thirst.
And what we want to drink.
And in nakedness.
And clothing.
And in want of all things.
Anything that we require, the basic necessities of life and anything else. Come on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
He shall enslave you in hard bondage. Read.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until you're no longer a threat.
Dang.
Until you are no longer a threat. You put a leash on a dog until he's broken.
Right.
Then the leash comes off. The only reason they were cool with abolishing slavery at that time is because the people over there are no longer a threat.
That's right.
Our people are no longer a threat. Right. So now it's time to rejoice.
Right.
Now it's time to create a character so we remember that they were slaves, but they not going to remember because we done destroyed them already.
Right.
Crazy.
I don't know if you got something.
Go ahead.
Hey, so
I'm looking for a specific part.
I got to grab these two articles real quick. Hey, go to number.
Before we leave the article.
Okay, go ahead.
It's just going to tell you a little something. Jump down. Man, I like to go. There's so much in all of this. Like I said, we might have to come back to it in a minute. Because it deals with the happiness, that there's a law on how we know what we're talking
laughing
about.
Barrels over there?
It's something similar to laughing barrels.
They had a law?
There's a law about anti-happiness law. But before that, I want you to go to go pull back up the article.
About to crack this thing.
It's going to talk about eunuchs.
That's why them East Indians be smoking weed like that.
In the hookah, right?
Yeah, they got to be happy.
I want the one that says, where's the eunuch? It's, I'm still in there. Go to where it says the legacy, I believe it's the legacy of slavery.
Hey, that's how you know we are destroyed as a people. When it talks about until he have destroyed thee, it's like, we're wind up celebrating a holiday about our destruction,
right?
Like and have joy in that. Like that's crazy. That's a crazy destruction of the mind. To actually enjoy that now.
Congratulations.
Can I get a script?
Yeah, legacy of slavery. Yeah,
are you ready for that?
Yeah, legacy of slavery. We get this real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's do that one. Legacy of slavery. It's the paragraph that says legacy of slavery. Yeah, it's in that same one. Same one we was in. I think.
Yeah, it's in the same thing. I see.
Because we got some images to go along with this, why I'm going to bring it out.
Yes, sir.
Legacy of slavery paragraph. This is the article, same article we're in.
And now all of a sudden it's the birth of Christ now. in America. Like, it went from Santa Claus to the birth of Christ. That's crazy.
What you gonna find after you get your thing? What you gonna find is all of these.
there you
Y'all
go.
got it? Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, say what you gonna say.
Nah, I'm just gonna go with the thing I'm doing.
Okay. All right, the legacy of slavery in Sia Bazi is go ahead.
Okay, the legacy of slavery in Ziabazi is, however, highly specific.
So it's specific. Go ahead.
While elite and wealthy Iranians had enslaved men, women, and eunuchs.
What's a eunuch? To cut off his rod. This how Islam gets down with black men. If you're alive, you ain't gonna have a penis. You're gonna cut it off. Go ahead.
Ziabazi targeted
caricatures
of eunuchs.
That's like cartoonized images of people.
Eunuchs served as harem guards.
You know, those are main people with harems.
Right.
The East Indians, Elam, they have harems, a bunch of women. So the guards would be eunuchs, just like back in the Bible. Really? With the book of Esther and those two eunuchs. Same deal, same people. Come on.
As confidants and were trusted managers of day-to-day operations at courts.
So that's the role of the black people that were in Persia. Jump right. This is treaties. Treaties promising to end.
Where is it?
Yeah, I just want to show you something. This is treaties promising to end. Go scroll down. Scroll down. Let's go paragraphs down. It's after the blackness paragraph. Starts with treaties. Treaties. Keep going. Treaties. Can't be that far down, is it? No, it's near the top. Scroll up. It's near the top. Starts with treaties. This whole thing is good. There's a lot in here. We can't go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Scroll up some more. It says treaties. Up.
Control F. Control F.
Up.
Control F. Treaties.
Up.
There it is.
Right there. Now, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna start at as such. It says, as such, any references to the enslavement of peoples were erased.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
From public. Highlight that if you can, IT. I don't know if you can highlight that.
Were erased. Yeah.
As such, any references to the enslavement of peoples were erased from public spaces.
Wow.
Freed peoples, overwhelmingly of African ancestry, were also erased.
Wow.
As the Shah openly embraced the Aryan myth, which purported that Iranians were inheritors of ancient white racial legacy.
Wow.
Wow.
Highlight all that right there. All that. I want that all highlighted.
You gonna learn today.
Did you see what we just read? The bottom.
Wow.
We just read the lamp that we're trapped in. Everything related to the Indian Ocean enslavement of black people, how they made us eunuchs, castrated our men, enslaved our women and children, and us was erased.
Man.
This is the major exception to these elisions, however, came in the Salah Bazil, the blackface ministry shows that mocked enslaved people. It says the only references, that's those big words, means the only references left to the slavery they erased is the minstrel shows with the blackface people.
Right.
Y'all understand what he's saying? The only record y'all can find of what we did to you is Aladdin.
Oh, it's the genies.
It's the genies.
Man.
That's the only thing we left that
It's
could
a
possibly
crazy
point
parable.
back to us.
White
IG.
Black people ain't gonna do all the reading we just
God
did.
don't forget though.
Crazy white parable. Right
But we
there.
gonna forget.
Ew.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It says, as the collective memory waned, that means it grew lesser, and the idea of Iranian slavery became taboo, we weren't even allowed to talk about it.
Right.
These shows grew in popularity, and alternative explanations emerged to justify and preserve them, like, oh, it's genie, soot, it's jinn, it's soot.
Yep.
Alibaba, Arabian Nights.
That's Abu the monkey. That's
Abu
Yeah,
the
they
monkey.
turn him into the monkey.
It's
Yeah,
a monkey.
It's just a boo.
It's just a movie about genies. Let's get a black guy to do it. What do you think? Black guy do it? Yeah, that sounds good, right?
Let's
Yeah,
laugh
black
at
guy.
him.
Let's
the
laugh
white
at
man,
him.
because Aladdin, the movie was made by Esau, who he translated some of the Arabian Nights from Arabic. So now they got the idea for Aladdin, the book and the movie and all that, and they sitting here say, you know what? I like that holiday y'all did about enslaving black people. We'll take that and bring that over here and do the same thing. It's like they unified. They unified in that thing, man.
This is heavy right here.
The melting pot.
This article is crazy right here.
It's crazy. There's a lot to it. We might touch on it another time. It says thus. It's It's heavy because if you look at the paragraph above, it says, while other populations, this is the very top, it says, while other populations have been subject to enslavement. You know how people like other people were enslaved too? You hear that all the time, right? Everybody, I heard that yesterday at camp from a Caucasian person, Edomite. He said, well, other people were enslaved too. Listen to what it says. This is, while other populations have been subject to enslavement, including Caucasians, Central Asians, and South Asians, geopolitical changes left East Africans most vulnerable, thus racializing Iran's system of slavery to the point where almost anyone referred to as Saya, black, was likely enslaved. No, it's different. All white people weren't enslaved. All Asians weren't enslaved. But anything black went into slavery.
Right.
That's the difference.
That's how disproportionate that thought process is.
Right. You talking about 25 people got trapped in something. It was like 400 people.
Right.
A million. I'll give you a million. All things black were enslaved.
And that's rooted in the Quran.
Yes.
That's rooted in the Quran.
Yes.
Right. You good? You got something else?
No, hit it.
Hey, grab that article real quick. Get number, I think it's 10. The one that says it's like the Middle Eastern Eye. That's the article.
I'm so glad I'm in IUIC and not a dusty couch.
Man, I hate when they say
Right.
that. I hate when they say the when white folks say other nations were enslaved too. Yeah, by you probably.
By you.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
By you probably. It's you the problem.
Go.
You the common denominator in this.
Right.
You know?
That whole paragraph was Daniel 9 and 11. And
Right.
Nothing has happened like it has happened unto Israel.
I'm going to get that for you real quick. You got to get that.
Yeah,
Daniel chapter 9, verse 11.
Hey, put that article back up that the officer had while we reading that Daniel.
The book of Daniel, chapter 9 and verse 11.
10.
Verse 10. Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our God.
And that's why these things are happening. These things are happening because we didn't obey our God. When we don't obey our God, like Bishop Kenai brought out last night,
right.
He said that protection is gone.
Right.
That's what happened.
That's
Read.
right.
To walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants, the prophets.
We have to walk in the laws. That's what we're supposed to do. The prophets come, with the secrets, with the laws. We're telling you this is what's going to happen. This is the future prophecy. You're going to get cooked if you don't repent.
That's right.
This is what happened. This is history now. But the future is you're going to get nuked.
Right.
Read.
Yea, all Israel
All
have
Israel, not all other nations. All
Right.
of the Suya, the black.
Right.
Those were the enslaved people. Go ahead.
have transgressed thy law,
Uh-huh.
even by departing.
So that's why all Israel, we are enslaved and we're going through these things, and soon to be the second death if you do not repent. That's what's happening. That's what's coming. We don't repent. We gotta repent.
That's heavy. Finish it out.
That they might not obey thy voice.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
The curse. Hold that. Go to verse 7. What's the curse? Verse 7. What's the curse?
Deuteronomy 9 and verse 7.
Huh?
O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces.
The curse is we don't know who we are. You got blackface images. You got Aladdin right in front of you. We so destroyed we don't know that they're talking about us.
The mock enslaved. That was the mock enslaved. That's
Right.
That's what that paragraph said. The one we read in the treaties paragraph.
Right.
The mock enslaved.
Right.
That's confusion of faces right there.
You know the visual image I get of confusion of faces? You remember that quick little TikTok clip of the sister that was over there in Europe, and it was around Christmas time, and she seen all them people out in Klan masks.
So what in the world? What's all these Klan masks?
It's like, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know where I am or who I am or who they are. That's
How did I
confusion of
get
faces.
here?
How did I get here?
right.
Is this a dream? No, you left America, the dum-dum bubble. Everybody
left
over
the
here is
dream.
stupid. Yeah, you left the dream.
That's reality.
Reality out there. They hate your black behind. Are you male or female? So, go back to, let's go to 12 real quick. Same chapter.
Yes, sir. Daniel chapter 9 and verse 12.
Uh-huh.
And he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us by bringing upon us a great evil.
A great evil. Read.
For under the whole heaven
Under all heaven.
have not been done as has been done unto Jerusalem.
Nothing's happened the way it's happened to so-called blacks.
Right.
We were putting a bottle and hidden. Who does that? What other race has been putting a bottle and hidden? So powerful. We got to hide these magical, powerful people in this bottle. Don't let them out. Don't even tell them what it is. Put in something that don't look normal. Put in this. Put them in here. So nobody look at it.
Right.
Put them in a little lamp. Nobody touches
Put 'em in a
lamps.
little lamp.
Put in a little lamp.
Never heard of whiteface.
Never heard of whiteface.
Never heard of that.
I mean, why people trying to bleach their face?
Right.
They would like they would like a white face.
They want a white
but not
face.
as a mocker. Give me that Psalms 44.
And that's still confusion of faces, officer.
It still is. It still
you're
is.
still doing that.
They still doing it.
Still hate you.
Right.
Psalms 44. Give me that in verse 11.
Bring it out.
Now read verse 9. Y'all talking about that earlier. Psalms, verse 7. 44 and 7.
Bring it out.
Psalms
quick.
chapter 44, verse 7. But thou hast saved us from our enemies.
You saved us from our enemies.
And has put them to shame that hated us.
This is our ultimate goal, for the Lord to save us from our enemies, whether it be the Iranians, the Iraqis, the so-called white man who is the devil the Bible speak of.
Right.
Save us from our enemies. Watch this, though. Verse, read down.
In God we boast all the day long, and praise thy name forever. Selah.
Read.
But thou hast cast off.
But you've cast us off.
And
Read.
put us to shame.
That's all the mockings, the minstrel shows, the blackface. We've been put to shame. Not on a small scale, it's like someone said the N-word to you. Someone said the N-word to me on X the other day. We was on Biblical Smoke. It's like your N-word, your hard ER. I'm like, what? They don't do that to me. I feel accomplished this week. White man called me an N-word.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That don't hurt me. We talk about on a worldwide scale, they have a whole holiday where billions of people make fun of you. That's what that's talking about. That's putting us to shame. So bad you don't even know you getting shamed.
Right.
There's
Right.
holidays
Wow.
about you.
Wow.
Read.
But thou hast cast off and put us to shame, and goest not forth with our armies. Thou makest us to turn back from the enemy, and they which hate us spoil for themselves.
You got to think about it. A whole holiday made up. You remember Drake versus, what's his name? Kendrick Lamar?
Right.
Drake got eliminated. He got destroyed, right?
Right.
Imagine if they set up a holiday to celebrate his defeat. How would Drake feel? Drake kill himself. Drake would jump off a building and slit his throat on the way down. He would kill himself. So that's the kind of shame we talking about. It's like these people set up a holiday because we lost.
Right.
Multiple holidays with pictures of us making fun of us. That's the kind of like, oh God, I don't even want to live kind of stuff. Like we wouldn't even look that direction. We got to stay inside a whole day of the year because they got parades mocking us. That's how bad this is. This is what this is talking about. Read on. Verse 11.
Thou hast given us like sheep appointed for meat, and hast scattered us among the heathen.
Over there in Iran, Iraq, all these other places. Persia, ancient Persia, that's where we are. Read.
Thou sellest thy people for naught, and does not increase thy wealth by their price.
There's no gain for God for this happening. Read.
Thou makest us a reproach.
God did this because we were disobedient. So instead of being famous, I'll make you a reproach. Read.
To our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to them that are round about us.
We are scorned. We are derision. We are hated and mocked. That's what it means. We are mocked. We are mocked. Read.
Thou makest us a byword among the heathen.
Haji Faritz, Swarte Pete, Krampus, Jinn, Genies, Mr. Popos. Come on.
A shaking of the head among the people.
Look at these dumb. Look at them dance. Look at them dance, banging the tambourine around. Look at these niggas. Look at them. Read.
My confusion.
My confused face. Read.
Is continually before me.
I'm steady confused. Read.
And the shame of my face.
The shame of my face.
Has covered me.
Has covered me. That's crazy. Bible, a true book.
Shame of my face.
Damn.
That's crazy.
We got to change. We got to repent. People got to pay for what they did to us.
Right.
These nations got to pay.
That's right.
They got to pay. Y'all got anything else on that? We're going to land it right there then.
Hey,
we might have to pick back up on it. Go ahead.
One scripture.
Yeah.
Because everything that came out, this was just so phenomenal and crazy. We got Luke 8:17. Because you were saying all this stuff is hidden. Everything is now being uncovered by the prophets because now we've been taught the Bible. We know how to read.
Right.
Now everything is coming out. We're doing the research. We're not just taking it face value and believing all the garbage we've been taught. Now we going and we looking up stuff, looking up history, reading and finding out our true history.
Right.
Go ahead.
The book of Luke, chapter 8 and verse 17. For nothing is secret.
Nothing is a secret now anymore. It's all coming out. That was Amos 3 and 7.
Right.
It's all coming out now. Go ahead.
That shall not be made manifest.
It's going to be made manifest because God is going to put a spirit back on his prophets.
That's right.
Manifest. We're going to show you who the devil is. We're going to show you that these people are our enemies.
That's
We're
right.
going to show you that we've been enslaved by them. We're going to show you that we are the prophets.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
It's about to be made known, and it's being made known
Right.
each and every day. The more we learn, the more we bring it out, the more we showing the people. And this is why they trying to stop us. They're like, yo, they telling on us.
Man.
They're
Right.
uncovering everything. Stop this. That's why Francis is like, yo, put this thing away. No,
Right.
don't start
Hide
this
them.
here.
Hide
We don't want this coming out. We don't want what happened coming out. No, it's coming out. The prophets is bringing it out.
That's right.
Right.
Man, shoot. Go to Joel real quick. Joel 3.
Isn't it?
We're gonna do a part 2, right?
I think we was going to touch on this again.
Yeah,
I think we got to. This a lot we didn't get to touch on.
It's some articles that's crazy.
Y'all let us know. Y'all want more? Y'all let us know in the comments. And donate. If you learn something new today, for every one thing, put $1 in or $5. Every one thing you put something in. If you learn something new.
Let's go.
Joel chapter 3. Verse 1 and 2.
Yes,
We're going to jump.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 1.
Bishop Canal was going into this. Go ahead.
For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Bring again means to free us from it. Means open the lamp. Lamp will be open. The bottle will be open. The slaves in the bottle will be freed.
Right.
Read.
I will also gather all nations.
All nations. All nations. Persians. All nations. The Iranians.
Everybody.
The East Indians. I will gather all those nations. Read.
And will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
You're all going to come to the valley of decision. Read.
And will plead with them there.
Plead means kill. Plead means kill. He'll bring fire to plead with you. Read.
For my people and for my heritage, Israel.
Israel. You're going to be in the valley of decision because of us. Read.
Whom they have scattered.
You scattered
among the nations.
in Iran, in all throughout Arabia, the Middle East so-called, in Africa, in America, in China. Read.
And parted my land.
And then you divided the Holy Land among yourselves. Go to verse 11.
Verse 11.
Uh-huh.
Assemble yourselves.
Come together.
And come, all ye heathen.
Come, heathen. Come, Persia. Come, Greece. Come, all of you. Read.
And gather yourselves together round about.
Uh-huh.
Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down,
Bring
O
your
Lord.
armies. Bring your best warriors. Read.
Let the heathen be wakened.
Wake up the heathen. Remember your haters. Remember how bad you hate us? Now come bring that hatred down to Jehoshaphat. Read.
And come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Come down. Come on.
For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
We all got to get judged. The Lord will judge all heathen.
That's right.
All you getting judged. Revelations 13 and 9. What's the judgment? What's the judgment? The Lord's going to bring you all to one place. You're all going to be very angry. And then you're all going to lose. Every last one of you is going to lose like we lost.
Right.
You're going to lose the same way we lost.
Same way you celebrate.
Same way you celebrate, we're going to celebrate over
gonna
you.
rejoice.
Right.
We're going to rejoice. Read that.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9.
Go ahead.
If any man have an ear,
You got an ear?
let him hear.
Listen to this.
He that leadeth into captivity.
The man that led us into captivity, you Persians, you East Indians, read.
shall go into captivity.
You're going into slavery.
He that killeth with the sword.
You killed us. You made eunuchs out of us. Read.
Must be killed with the sword.
Bible says you got to pay. The
That's
Bible
right.
says you got to pay. Read.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Go to Tobit 13 and 12.
Bring it out.
Beautiful.
That's the patience and faith of the saints that you all going to be judged for what you did. It was
Right.
funny. It was funny for hundreds of years. It won't be funny that day. We're going to say laugh now.
The Haji Farid, huh?
Yeah, Haji now. Come on, Haji. Get the little monkey out now with the symbols. Laugh now. Read.
Tobit chapter 4 and verse 12.
13 and 12.
Oh, 13, 12.
Tobit chapter 13, verse 12.
Tobit chapter 13 and verse 12.
What's your God say?
Cursed are all they which hate thee.
All you that hate us will be cursed. Read.
And blessed shall all be which love thee forever.
Read on.
Rejoice and be glad for the children of the just. For they shall be gathered together and shall bless the Lord of the just.
All praises. All praises.
That's right.
All you that hate us, you're going to be cursed. You're going to be gathered together, and we're going to give praises to the Most High God.
That's right.
So, we're going to touch on. We'll probably come back.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to the comments.
You got to come back.
You got to come back. That's a fire show. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Hey, I'm Officer Rayuel.
I'm Officer Abnaya.
Officer Pelaya.
Officer Medad.
And this is the Armor God. Armor God Radio Show. Tune in next time. Y'all. Most High Christ bless. Most High Christ bless.
Most High Christ bless.
Fight. Fight.